Welcome into the Chase and Big Joe Show, 102.5 The Game on this Friday. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. He is Big Joe Dubin. He has won 3 Emmys and 2 Murrow Awards.
Three, but
3 Murrow Awards.
We're not counting.
Okay. I'm just trying to give our accolades. Dr. Crane makes a hell of a pizza.
He does.
Calzones, all those things. Does
Two-time defensive player for Father Ryan.
2-time defensive player.
Inside the team, not state.
And I'm Chase McCabe, and I do stuff
Inside
around here. So that's what we do. Welcome in. We're got a fun show planned. Chris Sanders is going to join us at 1:00, and also it's the day before Valentine's Day, and it's also Friday the 13th.
It is. Which we're just going to get the question out now, man. For Friday the 13th, what are you and don't say you're not superstitious, because you do things that are superstitious, right? We all do. So don't say you're not. But something that I do that I'm superstitious on, because Friday the 13th, but I do it all the time. Whenever there's a backup on the interstate, I always get in the far left lane.
Yeah, me too.
Always. So is that superstition? Yes. Is it like up top number one? No, it's on lower on the scale, but I always get in the left-hand lane. Always.
I do it because I just feel like it betters my chances of getting around whatever the deal is.
80% of the time I'm in the wrong lane anyway, but that's a superstition.
Yeah.
I get in the left lane because I don't want to do that. So we say we're not superstitious, but yes, we're
a little stitious.
We're a little stitious. So that's what today, Friday the 13th is, are we scared anymore?
Not really.
Do we get scared? But Dr. Crane gets scared a little bit when I talk into his ear during the show. He gets scared to death. That one day Chase said something
jumpy.
to you,
He's not
and
scared.
You jumped in the air. That was one of the best moments ever.
Like that.
That's why I jumped, because I lose hearing. That's why. And everybody wants to wonder why I'm 95 years old. It's because I can't hear.
Yeah,
I'm old man yelling at clouds.
I can't hear. I can't hear either.
Are we scared? What scares you? Does anything scare us anymore?
Yeah, elevators. I don't like being on elevators.
That's a good point.
I don't like being.
How do you
water.
feel about bridges?
Bridges, I'm okay with. It depends on what kind of bridge.
Okay.
If it's a bridge that opens up like this, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
If it's a bridge that's been there for like 80 years, all right, I'm cool with
just
it.
say drawbridge.
Like my friend's mom, when we would go on trips, like when we go down to Florida, was deathly afraid of bridges. And you cross some pretty big bridges down in Florida. We go on 7 Mile Bridge to go to Key West, and like she was not about it. Like she had to take something and basically pass out. Oh yeah, man. She was not about it.
I'm good with bridges. Elevators are good, but I'm not. So being scared, I mean, we've seen so much movie wise anymore that we're like, it takes a lot. Like, what was the movie with
It Takes a Village?
John Krasinski when his daughter was deaf. What's that movie? Quiet Place. That scared the hell out of me. It just because you couldn't talk, right? You couldn't do anything. I was afraid to move. They'd get me. So that scared me, but before that, it'd been a long time since anything had scared me.
My favorite thing about, and we'll get into more Valentine's and Friday the 13th here in a second. The Titans made their coaching staff official yesterday. They sent out the press release with all the new coaches. I think they have more coaches than we have employees here at 102.5 The Game. I mean, they have a ton. But the thing that everybody nationally is talking about is how most of them are bald.
Yeah, that was the case. It was last week. That was the story when he hired.
Well, even more so now. I mean, there's 9 of them that either don't have a lot of hair or have none at all.
So, and they're all smiling. They're all happy. Sala looks good in that suit there. Yeah. And reminds me of the pictures that Callahan took 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and he was all happy. So this is going to turn out much better than that.
Here's the other thing, too, and I want to get into this a little bit more later. And I respect Paul Karski. He does a fantastic job. He wrote a piece about, there's a cousin, I guess Salah's cousin is on the staff now.
Yeah.
And Mike Borgonzi's brother is now coaching linebackers, and about nepotism, and that was something that Bud Adams was always just against. Didn't want family members on the staff. Amy has been a little more giving, obviously, of that. And so I saw Paul's post about it, and I was just like, at the end of the day, I don't care. I mean, like, people are making, there's comments of, oh, I'm sure that Mike Borgonzi's brother was the best candidate available to coach linebackers, and maybe he was, maybe he wasn't.
See his resume? He's been around a long
Yeah,
time.
right. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, he's seems to be a pretty good coach, right? So
I just
I'm hiring the
like
best coaches.
you can have that opinion. You can be against it and like hiring family or whatever. But like at the end of the day, I don't care. The thing I care about is let's have a coaching staff that knows what the hell they're doing.
Yeah. Right.
And
That's
I feel
exactly
like
right.
I feel like this coaching staff, with all the experience they have, probably knows what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, it's funny that the second that thing came out yesterday of all the coaches, I mean, it's like, who, what, why's that guy? I mean, it's like, give him time to figure out.
And here's my thing, and this is directed more at the fans. Like, half these people and what they've done, because I don't.
Half being nice.
Like I know Dayball. I mean, there are some names I'm obviously familiar with, but then there's some that I'm like, I didn't know Mike Borgonzi's brother was a linebackers coach until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he was in Dallas, right?
Which is funny because I'm a Cowboys fan. That shows you
how often you pay attention.
Exactly.
To the
you don't go like,
coach.
oh, hang on, I got to see who the assistant linebackers coach is. Why the hell is that guy on the staff?
Yeah,
like,
nobody does that. You're
sorry,
right.
I'm yelling again.
I mean, a few do that, but look, let him trust him, let him knows what he's doing and go. I mean, you gave Callahan the benefit of the doubt until it was like, so give this guy benefit of the doubt until it all comes together and see what he could do. I had no problem with it. It's fine. Knows more than I know. Boom.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. I haven't asked you. I've been very curious where you're going to go with this today. So let's just get to it. Our question of the day.
Are you superstitious?
Oh, that's all it is. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, are you it's very simple. I mean, you say you're not, but you are.
Okay.
Right? Is that it? You want something better than that?
I was thinking you might go something Valentine's Day, but
that's tomorrow. How often you get Valentine's? I mean,
I know, but it's a Saturday.
That's Friday 13th, man. You celebrate Valentine's Day
true.
Tomorrow, buddy.
That's
today
true.
is today. Worry about getting through today, man.
Well, we'll let the two single guys that do the Saturday morning show do something on Valentine's Day.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Dr. Crane just popped up.
Look there, what? Not show. Do
Do
you know why we don't like the number 13?
Why is that?
Oh, I thought you'd know, being Catholic.
It's a lucky number for me.
13 is? Good for you.
In the Italian culture, along with Catholicism, it's a lucky number.
13 is?
Yeah, in the Italian culture, not in North America.
Well, your fellow Catholic friend behind you agrees. 13 was the number of the people at the Last Supper.
Yeah, and then you have Judas.
Yeah, that's why it's so unlucky,
Jesus.
right?
So Judas was 13?
The 13th, yeah. And then 8 people.
Taylor Swift's favorite number is 13, right, Connor? Connor's back there.
Best quarterback ever wore number 13, Dan Marino. Right. So yeah, Judas was 13.
All right.
Right.
Didn't
make the playoffs.
Can I add an amendment to
Sure.
the question?
You can do whatever you want, buddy.
Who's your favorite number 13?
There's not a lot of them, but Dan Marino.
Marino's a good one. Have there been any good Kendall Wright was 13, wasn't he?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not been a lot of good 13s.
Brock
Purdy 13?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. NASCAR, not really.
I mean, when half the buildings in America don't have a number 13 floor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still people. Yeah, you say you're not superstitious, but you won't do anything 13 related.
Oh, we're all superstitious. Our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you. Check them out at ariestactical.com.
So what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? I mean, that you won't watch again.
Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up.
Yep. I had nightmares. And Poltergeist. I hate Poltergeist.
Yeah, I'm Exorcist.
Yeah.
And The Prince of Darkness. You ever saw The Prince of Darkness? Don't. I'm telling you right now, don't watch it. It will scare you to. I'm like you. I couldn't sleep. I slept with light, and I was in college when I saw this. In my apartment, I slept with lights on. I was like, I'm not going to. And like the light's going to stop somebody from killing me. So I'm like, I slept with lights on. Now I'm not scared. I've told you about. If there's a ghost in the house, run at the ghost, because he's not expecting you to run at him. He's expecting you to kind of lay there and hide if you run at him, then he gets all kind of nervous and everything. So run at him. But those are two movies I won't watch again.
Our friend Ricky sends us a text. Joe at the start of the show. Question of the day. Are you superstitious? Chase, 9 minutes later. So what's our question? Never change.
That's right. So
He says, I have the attention span of a baby goldfish. He's one to talk.
He is one to talk. Dr. Crane, what's yours? You won't watch again.
Hush.
Hush?
Yeah, Hush.
Don't tell him to hush.
Well, that's what the name of the movie
No.
is.
What's it about?
It's a lady that is deaf and cannot hear, and she lives in the middle of the woods, and there's a masked man that is basically out there to kill her. So it's
Is that with Nicole Kidman?
I don't believe so. No.
So she's deaf, lives in the woods, and there's a masked man trying to get her.
Yeah, essentially, that's the moral of the whole.
So what's
story.
scary? Why don't you just leave?
Well, it's an interesting movie because it comes from the perspective of her. So it's like silent majority of the time. Then you have all this jumpy music that goes boom, 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 and all that stuff. Because that's
Spoiler alert. Does the guy turn out to be her husband?
Not that I recall.
So what scared you about this?
I mean, it's all the jump scares. There was a bunch of jump scares in the movie. That's what scares me about it.
I'm more scared of 440 than I am of this story you're telling me. I mean,
you're right.
Hush.
I mean,
I've heard of the movie Hush, though.
yeah, it was on Netflix a while back. I don't know where it is now.
Okay, I'll look it up. Benefit of the doubt. I'll look up Hush and see what it is.
It's just a weird dynamic because you talk about sleeping with the light on. This house was lit up in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the woods.
Well, how did the house?
Yeah. Again, it's a movie.
I know. Really? Okay, I thought it'd be something.
Harry Henry said, did he just say she's deaf and cannot hear? No way. Really?
Double. Yeah, same thing.
I have a feeling we're going to be all over the place today. I just want to warn
Friday,
the
man.
people. This is the People's Show. We're going to have fun. We'll talk a little Valentine's. We'll talk a little superstition. We'll make fun of the fact that I didn't pay attention for 2 minutes.
Hey, did your hockey team win? I have no idea.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Latvia, what was the final score?
5-1.
5-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
they opened up a can in the starting in the second period.
5-1. They should have been like 8-1, right? Latvia.
Yeah, I mean they kept disallowing goals, so I mean that's certain.
Who's next for
them? Who is tomorrow, Dr. Crane? Denmark.
Denmark.
Yeah.
We could beat Denmark.
A famous number 13, 3-4-2-2, Wilt the Stilt. Wilt Chamberlain. It's a good one.
Yeah, he scored over 10,000 points.
Did he?
He scored all right, but it's not points.
So, I see what you're. Yeah, hey, him
We
and Ric
should have
Flair.
known that.
Yeah.
What's the third? Is there a Yankees that was number 13?
What was Pau Gasol?
Alex Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, Alex Rodriguez. What was Pau Gasol's number?
I thought it was single digits.
It might have been.
I'll double check.
Pau Gasol. Pau, forgot about him.
Famous number 13s in sports. Let's see who comes up.
Isn't that the Fear of 13 Triskaidopia or something? Or is that Turkey? Tryptophan? I don't know.
Triskaidekaphobia is what Colin's
Watch your
saying.
mouth.
That's what he was saying, man.
Steve Nash.
Oh,
Steve Nash was
Phoenix Suns, yeah.
Let's see. Wilt Chamberlain. All right. Wilt Chamberlain, Don Maynard,
wide receiver for the Packers
and the Jets.
Okay. I'm thinking of Don Hudson. Don Maynard, yes. He passed
Marino.
away recently.
Oh, we're forgetting a big one in connection to the Tennessee Titans inadvertently. A big one.
13?
He's a Hall of Famer. Kurt Warner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a Titan player.
No, but like Mike Evans. Mike Evans wears 13. Keenan Allen. T.Y. Hilton, former Colts receiver. Joakim Noah. Did he wear 13 at Florida?
Maybe
He
so.
wore 0, didn't he?
He wore 13 with the Knicks. I know that much.
There's another one. It's
Ken Riley.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Pavel
Hall of
Datsuk.
Pavel who?
Pavel Datsuk with
Pavel?
the Detroit Red Wings.
That's right.
Way back in
Here's
the
a fun one for you. Who wore 13 for the Dolphins before Dan Marino?
Tim Foley?
There's one in particular, I should say, 1973. They're showing a picture of him.
Oh, gosh. Jake Scott?
Yep, he was a safety.
Okay.
Bam Adebayo is a number 13. Paul George. So there's a few. There's a few out there.
trying to think. There's
Casey Mears used to drive the number 13, and
what happened to that?
he lost his ride.
Maybe
Then Ty Dillon took over.
Maybe you can find it again.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he's in the 500, so there you go.
We come back. We talk about that documentary.
No, because I didn't watch it yet, and I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. I had a reason.
I know the reason. You have to tell us. But.
No, it wasn't that.
Well, all right.
It was not that. We'll discuss coming up next. Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday the 13th. Ronald Acuna Jr. wears number 13. I should have known that.
So does Scott Wren. Scott, thank you for listening. Timu Solani.
That's a good one.
13.
The finish
Thank you,
flash.
Scott.
He wore that with Winnipeg and then 8 with the Ducks, I believe. So, yeah, famous number 13s in sports. Tua at Alabama.
That's right.
Yeah.
Any more 13. I'm trying to think locally 13s like Vandy, Middle, Tennessee. Was Aguilar? He was 6. Big day for him up there. The court ruling today.
Well, with Trinidad Chambliss getting them ruling for him, I mean, look,
I laugh.
I get here. This is not a
right.
This is not a cop out. I get both sides.
Sure.
I get your side. I get their side.
Right.
So at the end of the day, just say screw it and just give them 5 years. Not 5 to play 4. Just say you can play 5 years, and that's it.
Chaos, man. Chaos. I laugh when Pavia got denied, or he said he's not going to go to get another year, and the reply was, just, man, go update your LinkedIn already. Just get it done. If you're afraid to do that, get it done. You moved on from college.
Do you think
move on?
So I don't know if he goes to the combine and flames out,
he's done.
Do you think he could? But do you think he would then try?
Why not? All they're going to tell you is no or yes in this case.
Right.
So I just think it's absolute chaos, and it's ridiculous.
Are you? And again, I'm asking this with all the respect in the world. Do you feel this way more so because you had to adhere to old rules?
Yeah.
As opposed to looking at it with the facts have changed, because they have, because when you played, you couldn't get paid. There was no NIL.
I wanted my milk card to work. That's
right.
all I wanted.
Like you were just trying to go to school.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you can't, I guess what I'm saying is you can't really separate the two, because you're going to have a personal connection to this no matter what.
So here's the thing. All right. Do you know what BYU does? Do you know this?
Mm-mm.
You go to BYU, you redshirt your freshman year. Then the next 2 years you go on the mission trip, which is fine. It's legal. It's fine. It's great. Then you come back, you're your 4th year in, and you're a freshman.
Right.
So schools do that, but there's a reason why. I mean, you go on a mission trip, and that's the purpose of the school. It used to be religious or military exemptions. And now you go to junior college and you come, you're opening a big thing of where does this end with this?
But why? Okay. So I've never thought about this before until now. And so I'm simply just asking this question. The junior colleges are not sanctioned by the NCAA, correct?
Right.
So why should the NCAA?
But you're a student. We forget that you're a student.
You're right. You're a student, but you were not at an NCAA institution. So why should that count towards NCAA rules?
Because you already got the clock going. You can't, when you get out of high school, you got 5 years to play 4. So now you're giving guys 8 years to play 7. And so once you enroll in school, that clock ticks wherever you are. It ticks.
Right. But
so now you got some 32-year-old guy who's going to come out and say, I went to junior college. I never got my opportunity. I'm going to play. And they get coming out. And it's just going to clog up the system in ways you could never imagine.
I guess I just keep asking, like, why does it matter? I mean, I get why you say it matters, and I'm being respectful of that. But like, and there are others that feel the way you do, because it's like, well, hey, I only got to play 2 years in big college, but also you didn't have opportunities that they have now.
Where does it stop?
That's what I'm saying.
It's got to stop at some point.
I mean, set it at 5 or 6 and then be done.
Set it. You're a senior. If you get redshirted, you're there. If you get a medical redshirt, you're done.
What's the graduate rule? Because does the graduate rule give you a 5th year?
Yeah, if you graduate, but you get and then the 4 years
to actually play.
Yeah, you could have your 5th year, and that was not around for a long time.
So you can play 5 years with the graduate.
Evidently so. I'm not a graduate rule, so I never looked into that. But I guess so. You would do that, but I would not. It's got to end at some point.
Is that where you run into some guys that redshirted their freshman year? So they were there 5 years, and then they get the 6th year because of the graduate rule.
Brent Stockstill's an example,
because he was in 6 years.
He was it seemed like a middle for 13 years.
Yeah,
you got the gray shirt where you're like a walk on, then you get red shirted, and then you got the 4 years to play after that. So you got 6 years there.
Yeah,
there's ways to amend the rules, but look, if Aguilar gets it, fine. A bigger question is with Aguilar in Tennessee, if he gets there, why are so many guys? And I saw this thing last night. I forget who it was, had it out there. I don't think they're sold on George McIntyre. So
Yeah.
this is a big deal for Aguilar coming back because you got receivers who are leaving Tennessee. Is it because they don't believe in George McIntyre? I don't know. And is Aguilar
Well,
better
they
than
got
McIntyre?
they got the kid from Colorado.
Correct.
They
Yep.
transferred in.
So it's a thing that's happening now. But I think they would not mind having Aguilar back for another year. Look, he's not the greatest, but he's by no means the worst. I think they would love to have him back.
5-1. This is a good question, and I would say quite a few. But 5102 says, outside of baseball, do many JUCO players make NCAA rosters? I'd say yeah,
A ton of them.
yeah,
Cam Newton.
because it's like it's kind of like the minor league to.
Yeah, a lot of guys academic, Prop 48 guys go to JUCO, and they can't do it that way. Like my roommate in junior college ended up going to another junior college, and he played at Ole Miss, and he didn't have the grades coming out, and he got the grades. Good student, good kid, just didn't have the grades and moved on. There's all kind of junior college players that have moved on. My favorite player of all time was a JUCO, Dale Jones, man, at Tennessee. Guy was a badass. There's an opportunity to do that. You get derailed along the way, but you just can't. The one quarterback, he's in his 7th year.
Yeah.
Stop.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think it's not going to go away. And here's the problem, and I think you'll agree with this. The problem is you have a sanctioning body in the NCAA that has sat on their ass for 30 years and hasn't put all this stuff.
They're afraid.
Even after, okay, you got to pay players or the NIL stuff and transfer portal, they won't create a template that everybody has to live by.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and if you want to say if the JUCO schools, whoever sanctions them want to basically say, hey, we're going to basically go under the NCAA banner and say these are the rules that if you play here for 2 years, that counts towards your eligibility. Or if the NCAA is like, you know what, you're right, we're not going to count JUCO, or 2 years count as one, or however they want to look at it, and you come here and you get 5 years, no questions asked, no matter what. You can play all 5, you can sit all 5, whatever you want. You get 5 years. Or what I almost think they should do is set an age limit that at 23 or 24, you're done.
Never going to happen.
But you're right. It's never going to happen. But just set parameters, and then we're done with this stuff.
They're not. I mean, they're not going to do any of that stuff. That's why, the Chambliss thing was huge, because did they go against his Division II eligibility that he played? Did they count that at all? Should have.
I don't know.
He should not be.
Diego's played
back.
like 8 years, right?
Yeah. I mean, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I mean, he had the 5 years.
Okay.
So, but he got, maybe it was 20 he came out. But
I thought it was at least 6.
He won the lawsuit, which was unprecedented at the time. And these guys just can't keep staying in college forever and ever and ever. Now they're getting paid. They understand that, because Pavia knows he's not going to make it in the National Football League.
But I guess, again, this is like Trinidad Chambliss, from what I understand, the reason there is, he was like a D2, D3 guy.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I think it was unprecedented the year he had. Nobody thought he was going to do what he did.
Right.
And so he's looking at it as, well, I should have the opportunity to get these wages again. And they're using you can't prevent somebody from making a wage. And that's what they're using to their advantage.
I just think once you enroll
I
in
don't
school,
fault the kid.
No.
Whether we agree with it or don't agree with it, whether it's right or not, like, I don't fault them for trying.
5 years to play 4 unless you get an injury. But it's not going to happen.
I will say 5 years to play 5. That's it.
You give him another year, 5 years.
Yep.
5 years.
They're all playing 5 anyway, Joe.
Give him 6. Give him 7. Give him 8.
No,
Then keep
set
going.
it at 5. Just, you got 5 years to do whatever you
Well, if
want
I
to
get
do.
injured.
You got 5 years to do whatever you want to do.
If I get injured, give me that injured year. I get injured again, give me another injury year. So I'm 7 years in. Who was the guy at Miami in his 7th year?
If you're an NFL player, let's say you're a lineman for the Titans and you sign a 5-year contract with the Tennessee Titans, and in the second year of that contract, you blow your knee out in training camp, you miss the entire year.
Mm-hmm.
Do they add a year to your contract?
They do not.
They do not.
Nope.
So that's what I'm saying. Create the rule. Say you have 5 years. There's no more red shirt. There's none of that crap. Like, there's 5 years. If you're good enough, you'll play. If not, you don't play. If you get hurt, you miss that year. When your 5 years are up, you're done.
I'd vote no right now with every
Why
fiber
though?
of my body.
Why?
Because you don't
That
get
solves
then
it.
why not get 6?
I
What's
know.
wrong with what it is now? Freshman, sophomore, junior,
Because
senior.
what
If
it
you get
is,
injured, move
what
on.
it is now is they're fighting the system and they're getting 6 or 7
Right? They shouldn't. That should not be allowed
because they're getting injury waivers.
Take it out of the courts.
I'm trying to help you here because you're asking about injuries. Tough stuff. You get hurt, you get hurt. It's a violent sport. So that's why I'm saying make it easy. Say you got everybody knows from the very beginning, you got 5 years. What happens in those 5 years happens in those 5 years. You got 5 years from the moment. And look, if you don't go straight to school after, that's fine. Your 5-year start when you enroll in a NCAA institution and you start the 5 years or NAIA or whatever. Figure it out. Like if you want to count JUCO in that, I'm fine with it. But it's 5 years. 5 years, and whatever happens in those 5 years, that's your college career.
All right.
It's a compromise.
I would not compromise. I'd say no. Yeah, you get 5 years to play for. That's it. This isn't a career. Why do you go to college? You get an education, right?
Sure.
That's what I tell you about. Student athlete.
But do you
not a
really
career.
but do you really believe that a lot of these guys that's what they're doing? No, because none of them, hardly any of them finish. And
Then
the
if
ones
you-
that do, I'm very proud of.
Then if you take that away from them, what are they? They're just being paid players. It's the NFL in college. That's what it is.
Well, Joe, that's what it is now.
Education's got to matter at some point.
I agree, but that's
Gotta
why
matter.
that's why I'm saying give them the 5 years.
Too much, man. 5 to play 4 unless you get injured.
What do you think? 615-737-1025. And this is all stemming from Joey Aguilar's deal, Trinidad Chambliss. Unless the NCAA appeals, we'll get another year. 615-737-1025. It's Chasing Big Joe on a Friday, 1025 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game here on this Friday. What do you think about this? The eligibility rules in college sports. Jeff on our text line says, Chase is trying to offer a reasonable compromise, but Joe is a brick wall with no signs of a crack, LOL.
Zero, man. Don't give in to this. Not at all about that. Scott, this is a great take on the text line. Hilarious thing is all these Vol fans bashed the heck out of Pavia and called him grandpa, etc. Now Aguilar wants to do it, and they're all on board with it. Spoiler alert, Aguilar is older than Pavia. Scott, thank you for that text.
It's true. 2349 says, I'm surprised you guys haven't talked about the guy from Montana.
I don't know which one
I
that
don't know.
is.
Injury waivers should not be a thing. I'm pretty sure that guy from Montana is going in his 9th year because of injury waivers. That's ridiculous. 5 years to play 5 or 4 years to play 4. Either one is fine, but all these different waivers and rule bending needs to stop. That's what I'm saying. Make it easy. Set it for 5. That gives you the extra year. There's no more injury waivers. There's no more red shirt. Get rid of that.
Nope.
And red shirt is the dumbest thing in the world.
Not at all.
It
that might be the dumbest thing you've ever said on the radio.
Dumbest thing in the world.
Not at all. Not at all.
Why is it? Why?
You go and you blow it out, you don't lose eligibility. You could come back.
Right. But you're there and you can play 4 games and then you're still eligible for, and that's how you get 5 years. Just give them the 5 years.
They amended the rule. It's stupid. I will give you that. But I think the red shirt rule is in place because of an injury or something like that. Look, you go to college, nothing's, it's not all rosy. You don't like
but
the
if
coach.
you get injured in the 9th game,
well, that's that. You don't like your roommate, you don't like the coach, you don't like somebody there, then you transfer and all that stuff. You don't burn it, and it goes on. Look, there's no right answer for all that. It's chaotic. But if you keep 5 and 4, man, it works. It's always worked. It didn't work until everybody got greedy and wanted money and wanted to get more stuff. And it's like, move out. Remember the transfer rule? You used to sit out a year.
Yeah.
Then it was like, well, the coaches are leaving. I understand that. If your coach leaves, you should be able to leave too as well. But you're killing programs, man. And so now you got all this just absolute chaos of legal fees and attorneys and going to court. I'm not getting my way. Well, I'm going to go to court and do all that. It's crazy.
Here's what I'll ask you. You can either keep it how it is now with the chaos, which means there's you can transfer as much as you want. You can sue the NCAA and play 7 years. There's injury waivers. Like everything is how it is now, and it's total wild, wild west in the chaos. Or I can come to you and I can say, here's the deal. The rule is 5 years. You can transfer one time within that 5 years with no penalty. If you transfer again, you have to sit out a year and you blow a year of your 5 years. If you get hurt, you get hurt. But you have 5 years. You can do whatever you want with those 5 years. The coach can do whatever he wants with that 5 years. You get one transfer free and clear, but that's it.
That's your compromise. Some good points in there.
Because, look, I've always said you should get one. If because look, we all know what we think at 18 years old and what we think at 21 years old are 2 very different things. So if I decide I'm going to go play for Coach Dubin at, Smashville University,
good school,
and I decide after a year, like, this isn't working out, I'm not close enough to home, or the scheme doesn't fit me, or Coach Dubin leaves and Coach Frazier takes over, no offense. And I'm like, man, this just isn't working out. And I want to go to Titan College, then I should have the right to do that. But that's it. I got my one. And we can sit here and argue, well, coaches can leave as much as they want. Like, okay, but you got to have a compromise at some point.
So Pavia spent 2 years at New Mexico Military Institute, which is a JUCO. So he had 2 years there, 2 years at Mexico State, 2 years at Vegas. So he had 6 years. So what he got taken care of was his 2 years at junior college, wiped off the board, which gave him the 4 years of 2 at State, 22 and 23, and then 2 at Vanderbilt, 24 and 25. So if you're going to say junior colleges will become a postgraduate program, which there are postgraduate programs in America currently right now. Georgia Military is one that is a postgraduate. Fork Union, where Eddie George went, that's a postgraduate program too as well. You could do that. So it doesn't count against your eligibility. Those are going to be popular and popular. JUCOs are now just become grounds to bounce to the next level, which is fine. Now do that. JUCOs will see so many people showing up and playing football there to the next level. There'll be no more recruiting of high school players unless you're a 5-star, unless you are amazing.
Yeah.
You forget high school recruiting. Now it's going to be like, all right, go to junior college, see what you can do. Then it becomes go to junior college so you can get bounced out of there to someplace else. It's the cat's out of the bag, man.
And I'm telling you, too, we've talked about this. By the way, Joel makes a good point. The COVID year extension didn't help either. The COVID extension is really what started this whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
And I get it. That was unprecedented. Like nobody, we never had anything similar to that in modern times. So, I mean, I got it because you had some programs that didn't even play.
Yeah.
So I understood. But now it's kind of like, oh, well, that's kind of been an extension. So that's why you had all these stuff. The other thing is Nevada Josh points out, this is why the NFL needs a G League. 5 years in college, then you can go to the NFL G League if you need further development. This way kids can still get into college sports, and older players can move on from college and go semi-pro until they're good enough for the NFL. That's what college sports has become, though. It's become basically a development league, especially in the NFL.
Well, it's always been that way.
Right, but more so now.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's where do NFL? Where does NFL look for talent? Colleges.
Yeah,
right. It's always been that way, and I think there's too much to do. Basketball is easy. You get 10 guys, go play basketball.
But do you think? And I apply this mainly to quarterbacks. Do you think that NFL coaches, if you ask them truthfully, like could have on their roster, could have a quarterback that is still in college, but they own the rights, just like hockey. Like you can draft, like the Predators have players that they have drafted that are still in college, but they own their rights.
Right.
Do you think if you asked NFL GMs and coaches, if you could have that they'd all say yes? Because I think they'd say yes.
Wasn't that NFL Europe? Wasn't that the goal of that? They're all the guys were owned by a team.
Right. But I mean, that's kind of what it's like. A guy that has a fifth year maybe already gets drafted in like the 5th round or whatever, but he can go back for a year. I'm telling you that stuff. I mean, you already have guys that have gone pro in a sport that are trying to go back to school because, oh, well, I can get paid in school now. So like, what does that matter?
Look, you're going to, if Aguilar's making $2 million, I'd fight like hell too, as well, to go back and get it. I'm not on board with these guys making careers out of that. I'm looking at NFL Europe, and I'm trying to find out. In NFL Europe, they had, all right, I'll give you this. Several NFL Europe alumni. This is in the early mid-90s. Brad Johnson, Kurt Warner, Jake Delhomme. And they had a Hall of Famer, NFL Europe.
Tim Hasselbeck.
Adam Vinatieri.
It's
Vinatieri. Vinatieri. So it's not like there's a whole, plethora of players out there that are going to at this next level. NFL knows when they know. If you're good, you're good. You might get an opportunity to show what you're doing. That's fine.
They know when they know, huh?
But you ain't going to find.
They know when they know, huh?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold. If they knew so well with Sam Darnold, then he'd be out of the league.
Still in the league.
But that's what I'm saying, because he sucked with the Jets because he wasn't ready. And he didn't have time to develop. Then he goes and he develops for a year or two in San Francisco.
One example of a guy, yeah.
There are more than one. Baker Mayfield. Everybody gave up on Baker Mayfield.
Give me some more.
I can give you more. I'd have to look him up.
Right.
Malik Willis.
What's he done?
He's probably about to be the starting quarterback of a team.
Probably and are two different things.
Sure. We'll have this conversation in late March.
Oh, we'll have it in the hallway after this segment.
But I mean,
I'm just saying the G League's a great idea for NFL, but you're not going to turn out a lot of talent. It's football, right? So the thing with COVID, right? So COVID, they stopped the season in 20. They played in the spring of 21. The OVC did, right? Some teams backed out of playing in 20 and the 21, the spring of 21, because they're like, look, you can't turn around and have these guys play in the fall. It's football. It's not basketball. It's not baseball, right? It's football. Violence is every day. You got to give these guys a break. You run these guys through a G League, man, they're exhausted when they try to get up, exhausted when they try to make an NFL roster. It works perfectly. We're trying to redo the wheel again, and it's not happening, man. All because guys want to make millions of dollars. And I understand that. But the whole system is blown now. It's all gone.
Okay, so here, Daniel Jones.
Sucks.
What do we think about Daniel Jones?
It's terrible.
He was pretty good with the Colts until he got hurt.
Those last couple games weren't good, but keep going.
Okay. Josh Rosen sucked. I just looked at the last 10 years.
Right.
Mitch Trubisky's a backup. Paxton Lynch. God, I forgot he was a first-round pick. Carson Wentz. Where do you put Carson Wentz in
He's
this?
terrible.
He was en route. I agree, but he was en route to win the MVP with the Eagles. He gets hurt. If he doesn't get hurt, what is he? We don't know. But I mean, that could be. Look, I'm not saying it does happen, but Jordan Love's a prime example of you let him sit and bake for 2 or 3 years, and then he's pretty good.
Right. But that's such a rarity. Nobody's going to do that anymore.
They should.
It's all about now.
They should, but they don't.
So is Aguilar going to win this or not?
I think he's going to win it.
I mean,
there's precedent already set.
Well, I'm reading there won't be a decision today, and if there is a decision, it's going to come late today because it's in a Knoxville courtroom.
But I mean, but they've set precedent. Like Pavi has won his, Chambliss has won his, and you can say there's different details there, but I mean, precedent has been set.
See,
so Aguilar should win based on that.
Maybe so,
right?
I'm
not a lawyer, but like that's
I think so.
Kind of what I think.
But now we're sitting on pins and needles waiting for that to happen. We'll see what happens.
615-737-1025. We'll have more of this to wrap up hour number 1. Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Chase a Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Little love theme with Valentine's Day tomorrow. I hope everybody's going over to Flower Express today.
Heck yeah, man. Use the code 102.5 at checkout.
That's
You
right.
get 10% off. FlowerExpress.biz. Get it done. Get it over with. Get your flowers out. Be a hero.
Amen.
And
We
then-
enjoyed being over there the other day.
We had a great time over there.
Do you consider, when I was talking about quarterbacks that flamed out with their first chance and then, got some time, do you put Ryan Tannehill in that category? Like, he had some decent years
He
with
was
Miami.
7 years with the Dolphins. No.
Yeah.
He got injured in 17, but no.
But I mean, he definitely, but again, if you weigh his Titans career against his Dolphins career, don't you take his Titans career?
Yeah, but he was really, there were a lot of good times he had with the Dolphins.
Sure.
No, I don't know. Not at all.
Robert just threw him out there. Kurt Warner. I mean, that's a different one though, because I mean, he was undrafted and played in the
well, he was on the
Arena
Packers.
League.
He was on the Packers squad and got cut.
Yeah.
In
But
90.
he was undrafted.
Undrafted, yes.
Yeah. Nevada Josh, here's a few to help you with your argument. Alex Smith, after a horrific 2005 rookie season and being labeled a bust, he became a consistent winner and multi-time Pro Bowler later in his career. Chris Carter, cut by the Eagles due to off-field issues. He became a Hall of Famer with the Vikings. James Harrison bounced around practice squads and was cut multiple times before becoming a defensive player of the year. Drew Brees had a poor first 2 years as a starter before becoming an elite quarterback with the Saints. Those are good examples, but there's more to this. I mean, Drew got hurt. He had a bum shoulder.
He had a shoulder. So what's the point? Is he saying that these are second chance guys?
Yeah, and I mean, because my point is, like, there are examples of quarterbacks, especially because the position is so important, so that they're rushed into it and they're not developed enough. Because let's be honest, even if a guy was able to stay in college for longer to quote unquote develop, the college coach doesn't give a rat's ass about if he's ready for the NFL or not. Most don't.
True.
So because they want them to perform in their system and win now.
Wow, we evolved from Aguilar in another year to Chris Carter. That's something. Look, again, go back to the Tom Brady speech when Tom Brady's an example. 6th round. I mean, come on, man. About success, right? Consistent opportunities. When that opportunity comes, can you do that? 2nd, 3rd, and 4th chances are great. What did Tim Hasselbeck tell us? Try out for every team.
Yeah.
Until they all 32 say, we don't need you. So I love all this. I love fighting for this. It's apples and oranges between eligibility in college to guys getting chances in the National Football League.
Tom Brady is a great example because, if he's with another team or another, like, does Charlie Weiss wasn't he the coordinator? No, who was the coordinator? Not Charlie Weiss.
It was Charlie Weiss.
Was it Charlie
Senior,
Weiss?
yeah.
Yeah. Does he not get enough credit? Because, like, he was the OC.
Well, he got the Notre Dame job because of that. Which paid him tens of millions.
But I mean, like, think about if somebody else was the offensive coordinator, does Brady have that beginning like he had?
I say, yeah. Because if you watch the Brady speech, how pissed off he is still about going in the 6th round, it's amazing.
Which is great. Like, I love that. I mean, Derek Mason's the same way about going in the 4th round.
Right.
And not getting, I mean, you asked Derek about his Titans career, and he obviously had a lot of great times, but he will always come back around to, I mean, they didn't really give me a fair chance the first few years. I was just the return guy.
Yeah.
It's like that chip is still there, which is great.
And that's why we love Derek Mason, because how many Derek Masons are there? There's not a lot.
Nope.
I'm telling you, there's not a lot of Derek Masons who get, I'm drafted. I'm never going to make the team. He's like, I'm going to make this. Not am I going to make the team. I'm going to have like a 13, 14-year career. Those guys are few and far between, man.
I'm going to ask Chris Sanders this. I'm not saying apples to apples comparison, but Chim reminds me a little bit of D-Mace. There's some of that fight. They were both 4th round picks. They're both return guys, but like he impressed me, especially in the back half of the season as a receiver.
Yeah. I think they were playing
But again, I don't like making full-on comparisons like that
No,
because
you're
that's not fair.
No, you had a great point. Cam was the same way, and you brought him up, but I think the other guys were like, hey, we're just going to play football.
Yeah.
I'm going to get open, throw me the ball.
Yeah.
That's what those guys did.
Chris Sanders joins us coming up next. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. Hope you're having a good start to your day so far. We say hello now to our favorite Forever Titans wide receiver, Chris Sanders, who joins us. Chris, what's up, my man?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
We are doing fantastic, and
Good, brother.
better now to have you on.
I appreciate you, man.
So I don't like doing full-on comparisons because they're not fair, because eras are different and circumstances are different. But when you watch Chim DK and what he did as a 4th-round pick, as a receiver and as a return guy. Do you see, and kind of how he has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Do you see similarities to Derek Mason?
Him and Derek were two different people. Derek Mason was a returner, but also he was a great wide receiver. And one thing about Derek is Derek was a phenomenal route runner. I know DK is pretty good, but I still think he needs to work on some route running. But Derek was a complete package. Derek could do punt return, can do kickoff return. Derek Mason running routes. He's one of the best route runners I've ever seen. So it's kind of hard to compare the two because they're different in nature, and their game is a little different. I know there's some similarities because, you know, he did some kickoff return and punt return. But at the end of the day, I think Derek was a little more better. Why? Because his route running was absolutely awesome.
Well, what does Chem need to do to improve on some of that, though? Then
I think that just be more consistent. I know he did pretty good at receiver. I know the numbers were okay. I just think that he needs to create separation anymore. I know he ran a couple of over routes and made some plays like that, but I just think that the next wide receiver coach that comes in, I know he's going to do a great job. But I just think that he needs to understand the whole facet of the whole route tree, just understanding, getting off the press and, line with your eyes, chest over, he needs burst off the cut, all those things you need to know to be a complete receiver. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying becoming that complete receiver to where when I go through the route tree, I have 3 ways to run each and every route.
By the way, Derek, I looked it up, and just to make sure I had numbers right, Derek would probably remind me that in 2000, when he had 2,690 all-purpose yards, that is more than Chim's 2,427 that he had last year.
Right.
So Derek would definitely remind us of that.
Yeah, and then the thing about it is Derek made, an impact in the game when it definitely counted. Looking at the AFC Championship game where the game was a little bit tight, then all of a sudden you have a situation where Derek Mason has a punt return and it changes the whole game. So that's the type of impact that D-Mace had.
We're talking to the best post
What up?
route runner ever in National Football League. Did you ever run any curl? You never ran a curl, did you? You're too fast.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, I had to run a route. I had Les Steckel. He taught me how to run each and every route because if I didn't, I'd be sitting on the sidelines with you, man.
Did you ever run any down and outs? No.
Yes, absolutely, man. The only thing I didn't like is running a slant when it's a press and they're shading inside, or running a dig when a safety's about to kiss you in the mouth. Those are the hard routes I don't like because I don't like to get hit, man. Absolutely not.
I get that. By the way, I'm a little jealous when I hear you on another station around town. A little jealous about that. That's all right, though.
Oh, my gosh, man.
I'm a little jealous. It's okay. It's all right.
I love you. This is my favorite. What are you talking about? Oh, my gosh. You're my favorite dude in America.
Oh, you're the best. Look, we got the combine coming up, and I heard your combine story where Michael Westbrook kind of called you out in the combine.
Yeah, man. He did, and the funny thing about it is I already had a lot of pressure going in, and I had a chip on my shoulder just like what we're talking about. But as I'm walking, my nickname is Tippy Toes because I walk on my toes, and we're in the elevator, and he looks at me, and he starts laughing. Look at the way he walks, and laughing. So when we get to, the stadium in Indianapolis, he's in my group. So I went up to him politely, and I told him, I said, I'm about to wear you out. And I was like, he's big and he's strong. But at the end of the day, any drill we went through, the 40, the vertical jump, the 3-cone drill, all the L drill, I made sure that I wanted to kick his butt, and that's exactly what I did.
Why? Let me ask you this. If you know you're going in the first round and you're a wide receiver, why go to the combine? Because all they're going to do, and you know this, you're slow, you got out, your shuttle time came in third. Right. All they're going to do is put you down. I wouldn't go.
And I think it's a different time. And if I know that I was going to be a definite top 10 pick, I wouldn't go. And here's why. The combine is good, but I think the individual workout is better. Why? Because now you have the individual workout. When you do it at your school, the coaches are hands-on. They can see how you respond if you drop a ball. Is he coachable? How does he take criticism? So you're really hands-on. When you're at the combine, there's just a lot of coaches that are in the stands just taking notes, but they're really not hands-on. So there was a guy, I think it was his name was Preston. He used to play with me at Ohio State. The whole year, he was out because he hurt his tailbone. Then he gets to the individual workout. He didn't even get invited to the combine. He goes to his individual workout, runs a 4.4 flat 4.39 as a linebacker, gets drafted 4th round. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. It's bananas.
By the way, I looked up Michael Westbrook. In 1997, he was fined $50,000 for breaking the jaw of running back Stephen Davis
I remember that.
an incident. You know what he did after the NFL? I'm glad you didn't find him. He's an MMA fighter.
I know, and that's why I was treading lightly. I kind of said, "Hey, when I tell you this dude was physically big,
Right.
I mean, I just kind of but I kind of see. Here's the deal. I wouldn't I walked up to him like, "Hey, man, I'm about to get after you." No. I went up to him and said, "Man, kind of joking, man, I'm about to get after you. So you got to ease into it." And I went out there and I kicked his tail in every drill.
So when you were done with that combine, did you feel like, all right, I'm validated now?
No, I think, a lot of teams still have some questions, which is okay. So when I did my individual workout and I ran a 4.32, my vertical jump was 39.40, and then my L drill was one of the fastest. They're like, okay, he does that. Let me see him run routes. And then once I started running routes, just like what we talked about, running a slant, running a dig, running a route tree, running all those things that I ran into perfection, I went from not even being drafted to like, man, this guy can go in the second and third round. So it's about proving yourself, going out there and doing what they ask you to do, but doing it with excellence.
You remember you told us who you thought was going to draft you?
Yeah, I thought it was the Washington Redskins, now it's Commanders, because Rabisky was a wide receiver coach at that time, and he talked to me. We got on the board like what's cover 2, cover 3, all these things that we went over. And the Houston Oilers / Titans, they didn't say nothing to me. Snead was the guy, who told me later on that we had our eye on you the whole time, but he never ever said no. That's his team's playing their cards.
Do you know why the Redskins did not draft you?
Because they got the mean guy. Because
they took Westbrook in the first round, 4th overall. There you go.
Yeah,
There's a right. God had a plan for you, baby.
Exactly, and I didn't want to have to write him a note and tell him I'm sorry before I showed up, man. Absolutely.
Chris Sanders is with us.
Yes, sir.
Forever Titans wide
Yes,
receiver.
sir.
We're less than a month away from free agency. Can you believe that?
It's crazy. The Super Bowl was just last week.
I know.
So it shows you all year round, but it's going to be interesting. I don't know if we're going to make a big splash. I still think we need a bona fide number one wide receiver, maybe the cat from the 49ers with Jennings that, went to Smyrna High School, I think Smyrna or Oakland. So we got to.
What about Alec Pierce from Indy?
I like him. I mean, he's a guy who can take the top off the defense. He every time the Tennessee Titans, he kills us. So that might be a good aspect. But if I am a general manager or a head coach, I need somebody that puts fear in a defense. I know DK and Eric Aluman are good, but I need somebody to scare me. I need somebody like Jennings or Alec or somebody like that scares the defense.
Something we've talked about too is I think Tony Pollard's been fine. I mean, he's had over 1,000 yards both years he's been here, but there are some pretty intriguing running backs, at least right now, that are available. Would you consider, cutting Pollard, saving some money there, and then signing a younger running back?
Yeah, well, let me ask you this question: If you were a defensive coordinator, and would you scheme to stop him, or does he just a guy can make a play once in a while? See,
that's a good question. Yeah, no, I mean, he didn't scare you like Henry did.
But what if I said Taylor from the Indianapolis Colts?
You
that's the difference. You got to get a running back.
You're loading the box.
You're loading the box, and now it opens up for everybody else. With Tony Pollard, he'll get 60 here, 30 there, 40 there. Once in a while, he'll have a 100-yard game. But he's a solid player, great leader. But you need somebody that scares you. Be like, oh my God, I got to put 8 in the box.
I'm just look, man. You've been here. Chase has been here. I've been here this whole time with this football team. Y'all ain't never brought in a free agent receiver worth a damn.
We got Carl Pickens.
I mean, Yancey, Carl Pickens.
Yancey was all right, though. He was all right.
No, he was not.
He got hurt a lot.
He got hurt, but when he was in the game, he made some plays. But see, we're getting these cats when they're like 75 years old. I mean, how you going to run a slant route when you're 75? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You need a cane. So I just think that if you're going to get somebody in free agent wise, make sure he's a young buck.
Well, they brought in
Adam
Humphrey a couple years like he's the guy from the bucket. That guy was worse than me. I know he had a concussion, but it was terrible. Terrible.
I know. We got to get some. I mean, like Ridley, everybody thought Ridley was going to be that guy, which he is a phenomenal player, but you can't be a phenomenal player if you're not available. I mean, you can't catch a slant route on the sidelines, if you're hurt. So you got to get somebody that can stay healthy, that can scare a defense, but man, that when he gets on the field, like, oh my God, there go that man again. That's the kind of cat that you need.
Chris, true or false? Yancey Thigpen in the 3 years he was here had a 1,000-yard season.
False.
Yep, you were right. 493, 648, 289. He never played 16 games.
Hold on.
Yeah,
And Chris, you
I
said
know.
he was a he didn't do
No.
anything here.
No, he did some good. Here's the thing: our offense was different. Who do we have in the backfield?
You had
2-7.
Eddie.
2-7 in the Super Bowl. How many times we throw the ball? Like 9 times, and it was all on the last series. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It was a different type of football. Our identity was Eddie George, and if we get in trouble, we're gonna throw it to Frank Wycheck, who has 60 catches every year. So it was more into that, and it is what it is.
I think they should have ran just post routes to you 7-8 times a game.
Man, I would have caught at least 4 of them. Not 4 of them, 4 of them. 4 of them.
Hey, let me ask this one. Was Steve's arm underrated?
I don't think it was underrated. I just think that when he first got in the league, they kind of said he was inconsistent. But once he understood and take his right read, then that's when, he started, playing well, especially the Super Bowl year and also him winning the MVP the next couple of years. It wasn't that he didn't have the arm strength or the touch. It was just making the right read and being consistent every game. That's what the knock on him early in his career was.
Could he drop it in 65 yards?
Okay, I'm going to show you one. Go look on the highlights on my Facebook where he throws me a pass against the Arizona Cardinals in the sun.
I remember that's a good catch.
He throws a dime. I mean, I'm running. It's like he just ran and put it in my hands because it was right in the breadbasket. He had a cannon, he had the touch, and he had some toughness.
Chris, I just want to point something out. In 1999, I'm proud of you. You had 336 receiving yards. And you
had like four yards every game.
You had more receiving yards than Jackie Harris, Isaac Bird, Rodney Thomas, Mike Rohn, Derek Mason, and Joey Kent.
That's wrong. That's so cool. That's really good, though.
But to your point, nobody was even close to 1,000.
Nobody. We didn't throw the ball. We threw the ball like 2.5 times a game.
Eddie had close to 500 yards receiving
because they would do the little swing passes.
And then
who else was second? Frank who?
Well, first was Dyson, second was Yancey, third was Frank, then Eddie, then you, then Jackie, then Isaac Bird, and
at least I beat Roan.
Between Eddie and Steve, they had almost 2,000 yards rushing.
See, man, why are you trying to break my heart, man?
I'm just.
I mean, where's the love at?
Yeah, so don't come at us with any Yancey Thigpen nonsense.
Well, you said Carl Pickens.
Well, that
was the worst.
That was awful. I mean, he didn't do anything that year.
He was 78 years old. He had 1-2 trying to gum oatmeal. I mean, seriously. He could not run anymore. He couldn't run like he was at Cincinnati.
All right,
no,
2000, Carl Pickens.
5 catches.
You say 5?
I'm saying 11. I'll say 11.
All right, hang on.
Or 22. 26.
No, you can't change your answer.
Okay, 21.
10 catches, 242 yards, no touchdowns.
Woo, $5 million, wasn't it? Didn't they pay him $5 million?
And then here's the crazy part. He came in and he tried to, bully me for the 81 number.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Get out of here.
In the year 2000, Chris was the 3rd leading receiver on the Titans.
Go back to 95. That sounds better.
So, all right. So Pickens tried to bully you. Was he like, hey man, I want that number 81 jersey from you?
No, he kind of that was pretty good. He's like, man, hey man, I want that 81. And I thought it was playing like, oh man, you just kidding. He's like, no man, I'm for real. I'm like, okay man, I'm out of here. I just walked away like, man, get out of here. I'm a grown man. You're not gonna blame me for the 8. Now if he'd have came to me and said, man, I played in the league a long time. You mind if I get to 81? Absolutely, because you established yourself. But when you try to big boy me like that, nah. You're gonna have to count me out on that one, boss.
$30,000, you'd have switched. He said, "Hey man, what about $30,000?"
Good Lord, in '95, the fullback had 501 yards receiving.
Who's that?
Todd McNair.
You are lying. He was good though. He was more like a scat back and a receiver. He was good, man. He coached at USC too and won a national championship that year. Oh, he was a boss, man.
You had 823.
And how many yards per catch? Let the people know.
23.5.
That's pretty good.
How many touchdowns?
A 9.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. No, good.
What was your first touchdown?
It was against the Cincinnati Bengals. I ran that one where I almost ran over the Buick. Remember?
Is that your first? Yes.
That was the first touchdown. Well, I couldn't stop. I was running so fast. It was Michael Brim, who was 75 years old at that time, and I ran. They blitzed and I ran a fade, and He threw it in the bread. Chris Chandler threw it in the bread basket. Touchdown. Let's go eat.
Were you the primary read on that or no?
No, they blitzed. So Chris Chandler had to get rid of it quick, and I actually ran the wrong route. I was supposed to stay on it, but when they blitzed, I just ran the fade route, and he saw, and he threw it right on the money, and that Buick was in the way.
It was.
Second leading receiver in 95 was
Haywood Jeffries.
Haywood Jeffries.
Haywood Jeffries, yep.
That is correct.
Dang, you guys are on it this morning.
I know.
Hey, I'm on it, man.
How many yards did Irv Eatman have that year?
I know he ate a whole bunch of food. That's what I knew.
I don't see
man.
him.
6'8", 290.
And he wore like a size like 19. He was good at kickball. I'm serious. He was huge. Big old dude.
He could bring you down, man. Well done, buddy. Look, you had a nice little career there. We're proud of you.
I did. Thanks, buddy. It's not like I'm a little kid. Like, hey, little buddy.
Who the heck is Willie Davis?
Oh, you remember?
Oh
Willie
my
Davis
gosh, Willie,
Hey,
come on now.
Oh, he was fuss every
Watch
day,
the
man.
what was it? The Monday night game, Chiefs and Broncos,
Yep.
and Joe
Yep.
Montana led him down the field. And Willie,
Yep.
I remember interviewing Willie Davis about that, and he said that was the greatest moment in his life.
Wow.
Joe Montana hitting him on a little out route, winning the Monday night football game.
He had a good year for the Oilers.
Did he?
How many? He had 41 catches.
He had like 594 yards, something like that. But behind Chris, he was behind Chris.
Okay, thank you. I did it, Mama. I made it, Mama.
Do you ever talk to do you have Haywood Jeffries' phone number?
I saw him like maybe 10 years ago, and he had a long beard. He looked like a prophet. I was like, man, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, you'll give me a word
Prophet.
or something? Yeah. But he had a big beard, but still funny as ever because they had like a little Legends thing in Houston. And I went and saw Haywood Jeffries. I saw all them old cats, man. It was good to see him. He's still funny. He was wearing like a toboggan and had a long beard. I'm like, wait a minute. Can I get a word?
Did Bruce Matthews have the hairiest back you've ever seen?
Oh my gosh, it's a Super Bowl. It was the worst. And I actually had my camera on. And I was like, what in the Sammy Hill is going on? I was like, I rewinded it. I'm like, no. So I had to edit that part out because he looked like he was wearing a sweater.
Chris, I appreciate you as always, my friend. It's always fun.
I love y'all. So you have a great Valentine's, and I love y'all to pieces. Man.
You too. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Chris Sanders, Forever Titans wide receiver. We'll come back with more. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 1025 the game here on this Friday the 13th. But Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Get your special someone something special.
Dude,
be
I had
nice.
Dr. Crane, a gift card to Panda Express.
Oh, that's nice.
Orange chicken incoming.
There you go.
Or outgoing.
Kenny the mailman has called in. Hello, Kenny.
Hello, good friends. How are y'all doing?
We're better now that you've called in.
Excellent. I love that. I got some gifts for you. Do y'all like gifts?
We do like gifts.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You didn't have
Now,
to do that.
to receive gifts, you have to open them. I've given you 2 gifts recently telling you about Love You Bum and The Miracle. Have any of y'all seen those yet?
Love the bum, yes.
Okay. Don't forget The Miracle about the USA hockey team.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
I
like-
actually am going to try and watch that this weekend because I've had multiple people, including you, tell me how good it is.
Oh, it's amazing. Well, I have 2 more for you. I love documentaries. AMC did a 4-part documentary called Rise of the 49ers. Have y'all seen that?
I've watched. Yeah, we've
Did,
we've
baby.
been watching some of it.
Oh, one of the best lines ever. Tom Brady helped hosted it, and he said being a 49er fan helped him achieve what he did because he learned greatness watching them. He would have never earned it watching the Jets growing up. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
That's right. He said that.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's petty right there, but I love it.
Yes.
So
That is-
everybody Rise of the 49ers. That's on the AMC channel. Ronnie Lott was the secret star of that. Do y'all remember him talking to the different scenes with Ronnie Lott?
Oh, yeah. All
Oh, yeah.
that. Yeah. Also, Ronnie Lott's inspiration is from a former University of Tennessee linebacker. Do you know that?
Yeah, absolutely. But they say he seldom talked. But 3 different times he told a player they ran their mouth so much he was going to knock them out on the next play. Didn't matter if it was a running play or a pass play or if they went to the sidelines, and he did it.
Hacksaw Jack Reynolds, right?
Yes, they had a running bet going over who could knock the more people out. Can you imagine? They'd be suspended today. They'd be out of the league.
Oh, they'd be suspended, probably in jail.
Yes. Now I have one more for you that started last night. Might be even better than all those together because it means a lot to me. It's called Soul Power. Have y'all heard Soul Power from Prime Video, the history of the ABA?
No.
Hosted by Bob Costas, and it is excellent. I don't think anyone under 55 or 60 would remember. I had to have a red, white, and blue basketball just because of the ABA and the stories in that. You have to run it back 2 or 3 times and say, what? Bob Costas was hired as a 22-year-old announcer, and on his second game, he thanked the Lord the team was so cheap they didn't tape what was said, or he would have been banned from life.
Did they talk? Did they talk a lot about Dr. J?
Oh, it's one whole episode is about Dr. J. And I didn't know this. They had Lou Alcindor Jabbar signed, but they insulted him during the ceremony, and he went to the NBA. Can you imagine?
What'd they say to him? How's the weather up there?
No, they had $1 million check. They were going to pay him his salary. He got to pick the New York team, and they were going to give him $1 million bonus check.
Wow.
But the president of the league, quote unquote, forgot the check at home. And Lou Alcindor told him, he said, I'll go get it. He goes, no, don't bother. If you didn't think enough to bring it with you, I'm not going to your league.
Wow.
I'd never heard that.
Me
it was
neither.
like, wow. Check. Yeah, it's called Soul Power, the history of the ABA. So these are gifts for the people, not any of these little fake betting gifts. These are gifts that will encourage you, inspire you, and entertain.
Love
Y'all
it.
have a great day.
Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate it, my man. Always enjoy the calls. We will let me ask you this and answer this coming up next. We've seen, they do documentaries, the 30 for 30s, and that's been like a big thing.
Yeah.
What is a team for you, a team or athlete for you that you would like to see a documentary on?
That's fair.
I'll ask that coming up next. Chasing Big Joe, 1025 the game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game, the great Randy Travis on this Friday. I absolutely love this song.
It's a great song.
When they, it's been many years now, but I guess it was like the 50th anniversary of the CMA Awards, and they did like this medley with all these great songs and stuff. And they end with this, and Randy walks out with Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood, and it was after,
All
he had been
through.
yeah. And they at the end of the song, and he says amen, and like the whole crowd goes nuts. Like, that was so cool.
Chaser's like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's go, man. All right, so team or athlete for you?
I would like to see a documentary on the 1985 Tennessee Vols football team.
That'd be awesome.
Because they knocked off Bo, and Auburn was ranked number 1 in the country. They go to Alabama, beat Alabama. Tony Robinson, quarterback, blows his knee out. Daryl Dickey comes in, runs the team. I mean, they're just shocked. They're like, God, because Tony Robinson won the Heisman Trophy that year. They run the gamut, and they go to my Sugar Bowl, and they beat the snot out of the number 2 ranked Miami Hurricanes, who probably had 35 NFL players on the team.
Mine would be, do you want me to keep it specific to 1 year, or can it be kind of a few
It's
years?
your documentary, pal.
The Braves of the 90s. That basically starting with
Don't say it.
the worst to first all the way through 99.
Okay.
What? Don't say what?
The first thing would be like, we have traded Dale Murphy
No.
in July of 90. Ugh.
Well, that would probably be a part of it, but basically Bobby Cox coming back, and him and Schuerholz rebuilding the team and going worst to first, losing to Kirby Puckett and the Twins, and going back and the Blue Jays, and then finally winning in 95, getting Maddox before that. Like, I'd love all of that. Just the dynasty, or however you want to put it.
Yeah. I think the 91, I would have liked to see the document of the 91 Braves team. Because they were awful.
Worst to first.
They're awful. I mean, 88, 89, 90 were terrible. And then
Weren't the Twins also the worst in their division too? Isn't that why
remember.
I think they were.
They won 87 and 91. I know that. But it was crazy watching who was it? It was, oh my God. I'm trying to think of the Glavin Smoltz. Was Avery on that? Charlie Liebrandt? Maybe. I mean, there were so many pitchers that came and went that year, but the stat, I mean, Avery was amazing. That was, I'd like to see the 91 Braves. So I'll take one step further on that.
Okay. What about you, Dr. Crane?
The 2017 Nashville Predators. Keep it local. Just dating back to when I'm just saying, when they traded Shea Weber that summer before, going all the way through the season, they make a Stanley Cup run. I know it didn't end the way people want, but it'd be a good thing to watch.
I don't hate that.
Kidding, man.
I know you are.
It would be. It would start off with the Shea Weber, PK Subban.
I would have to be interviewed for that, because I was sitting right where you were.
Tough guy.
When that happened, and literally was like, Darren and Derek are wrapping up the show, and I'm like, the Presidents traded Shea Weber for PK Subban, and he's like, what? We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Was that also Pat Summit passed away that day or the day before?
It was around there, yeah.
Something like, so it was just a kind of a crazy couple of days. Like, what in the world? And And the next thing you know, man, we're in Pittsburgh for the Stanley Cup final.
The day before she passed away.
The day before. Yeah, right. So it was a week unlike any others happened around here. So, that's a great question. The documentary was, I just, things that you remember, usually youth growing up, like being part of, like the 85 Bears would have been fun, but we've seen a lot about that goes on. I mean, the NFL Network's done some great NFL stories, Marino and Tony Dorsett. I mean, a lot of these guys are great, but an individual team like that would have been, really good.
615-737-1025. Jack wants to weigh in on this. Jack, what's up?
There was my two favorite long form ones from ESPN was the two-parter about the U, and the other one about so many of them being really bad with their money. But
yes.
My favorite 30
was that broke?
But my favorite 30-30 was one of the very earliest ones they did about Everett and Navratilova. one of the, probably the longest one-on-one rivalry ever in sports. And as Chrissy pointed out, Ali and Frazier only faced each other 3 times. We did it 67 times.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It went for a long, you can play tennis for a long time. And especially the shape that both of them, especially Martina, she was an Amazon before the Williams sisters ever heard of such a thing. And, they were special, the both of them. And either one of them without the other one wouldn't have been near as compelling.
You know what? It's a good one. I mean, it's like Borg and McEnroe. You're exactly right about that.
If you, like I say, it's one of the very first ones they did. And if you can find it, I'm telling you, it's a really, really good piece. And, I missed out on something the other day. You guys come out to my job on Tuesday.
We do?
What's your job?
Then you go to Flower Express?
Yeah.
Well, when I call in like this and you can tell I'm out on the road, I deliver for Derek.
Oh,
That's awesome.
wow.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. And as you can imagine, with today and tomorrow, I'm really busy.
Yeah.
But that's good, though. We need you busy.
Oh, yeah. But no, Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, that's the Thanksgiving and Christmas in the flower business.
Well, that's good.
Especially Mother's Day.
Well, we like being out there with Derek. Again, flowerexpress.biz. Use the code 102.5 at checkout. Get your discount.
Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you. All
See you,
right.
Jack.
Does it sound like Jack's re-entering Earth?
Well, I mean, it's that's the Bluetooth, all right?
What's going on there, man? Thanks, Jack. We love you, brother.
Check the flaps. We're coming in.
Man, sorry about that.
Oh, it was good. Eric wants to weigh in on our convo. What's up, Eric?
Oh, God.
Hey, Joe, I love that reaction you give. First of all, happy Valentine's Day for single people, Single Awareness Day, Palentine's Day, and Galentine's Day for gals.
You covered it all there. Thank you.
Yeah. And also, quick dad joke. Hey, why did the banana take out the prune?
Oh,
I don't know.
Gosh.
Because he couldn't get a date.
See what you do.
Well, anyway, guys, my documentary I would love to have, guys. I'm a big Philadelphia 76ers fan. I would love it on that championship team with Moses Malone and Dr. J finally giving that the championship on that year-long journey of the 76ers winning the championship for Dr. J.
Yeah, who was the white guy on the team?
Mark Ivoroni.
But
there were several. I think Reggie Johnson, I think he played for University of Tennessee, was also on that team. They had Reggie Johnson, Clemon Johnson, Mark Ivoroni, of course, Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones, that's it. Bobby Jones.
Yeah, that's who you're probably thinking about it. Of course, Julius Erving, Andrew Toney, Moses Malone, Sedell Threatt, Franklin Edwards. I remember all those guys.
Who was the coach?
Maurice Cheeks, Billy Cunningham.
Billy
And of course,
Cunningham.
and also the announcer of the PA, I think was Dave Zinkoff.
Was that Pat Williams, the GM, that ended up going to Orlando? And I think so.
I think he was. And I think the assistant coach who later became the head coach was Matt Gukas.
Matt Gook. Look at you, man. I'm going down memory lane with that.
Yeah.
Good call, pal.
Thank you, Eric.
Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. We'll have more coming. Chasing Big Joe here on 102.5 The Game.
Hey guys, Big Joe here. Listen, we spent a lot of time on the show talking about mental health for men, and Listen, anxiety and depression, 2 words that can just wreck your life if you let them. That's why we're so honored to be partnered with Unity Psychiatric Care, based right here in Middle Tennessee, to get you back on track and living the life you deserve. I tell you all the time, going to therapy for me, reaching out, talking to someone, changed my life. And I want the same for you. It's simple. Here's all you got to do. Just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe show there. You will see a link for Unity Psychiatric Care, and start taking back your life. It's private, it's secure, it's confidential, and they offer telehealth. No one has to know. I just need you to reach out. Also, this is very important. You may be the one who notices a loved one isn't doing quite well, acting a little differently. You wonder what's going on. Sit down with them, talk to them, and you could be that person to turn their life around. And again, just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe show, and there on the right side is information from Unity Psychiatric Care. We tell you all the time how much we love you and how better our world is because you are here. And we understand sometimes that journey is rough and difficult, but we need you here because you are powerful. God loves you, and you're wonderful. So take back your life, and please know you don't have to go through any of this alone. Just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe show, and let the journey to wellness begin.
Chase and Big Joe, 1025 the game here on this Friday. Can you believe Vandy baseball is going to get going again here in just a little bit?
I love it because to me that means spring is a little bit closer. Man.
They'll be taking on TCU today. You can hear it on 94.9 The Fan, pregame at 2:45, and first pitch at 3 o'clock. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. So yeah, we were kind of talking about documentaries and things we'd love to see. I mean, there's a lot of. I got to watch the 25 years since we lost Dale Earnhardt. I didn't watch it last night because I know I'm going to get Dale Earnhardt was my guy. Like, he was my first hero that wasn't my father or my grandfather. So I will get emotional. So that's kind of got to be a me thing.
I'm looking. There's got some really good ones on the text line here. The 2023 Michigan football team. Suspensions and togetherness of the players would be one to watch. Yeah, I mean, that's fresh in our mind. I'm like the ones that are like the Dale Earnhardt one. I mean, the 20, 25, 30, 40 years ago.
There's been a ton on Dale, though, since he died, which are great. I love them. Like the Amazon one that came out last year was great. That Dale and Kelly were a part of was really cool. If they're going to do another one, I'd love for it to include Teresa, but I just think she lost the love of her life. So she doesn't like talking about it.
So is this true that she bought Dan Miller's old house in Brentwood?
I have no idea.
I was told that from many people.
That is the first time I'm hearing of that. I have heard that she owns something here and is here a lot or was here a lot.
Right.
But
I was told that she owned Dan Miller's house.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, I think she sold it a few years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, right.
Al says if a Braves documentary, it should be about the grossly inflated strike zone for Maddox and Glavine. To quote Big Joe, good Lord, LOL, a Reds fan for life. And Al,
man.
you're now banned for. No, I'm just kidding.
Al, all right, Al, let me text on this question I'm about to ask you. What do you think about Nick Asaski? You ever heard his name, Chase?
I feel like I have, but I don't know.
So he was a Reds first baseman who absolutely destroyed.
Is this Al calling in? Do we think it's the same Al?
I don't know. But Nick Asaski was a guy who destroyed the Braves. Destroyed. I'm telling you. Had like a career 900 batting average. So what the Braves do? They sign him.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember. Yeah.
He goes to the Braves and he's got what's the where you don't have balance?
God,
Joe.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. Thank you. Good Lord. And he never plays.
Yeah.
I mean, he just that was how the Braves' luck.
You know
was
what I
back
almost
then.
said? I almost said Venmo.
he didn't have that, luckily, right? Vertigo, man.
Al, maybe the same Al, maybe another Al. I don't know. Wants to weigh in. What's up, Al?
Hey, I have a suggestion for a documentary. I don't know if it's ever been done, but one of the best I've ever seen and witnessed personally is the rise of Marshall football. They were dead in the water during the 70s and 80s, and then they hired Jim Donnan, and they ended up winning the 1AA national championship. And then Bobby Pruitt took over, and he took Randy Moss and Chad Pennington, got Byron Leftwich, and they went from the Southern Association or the Southern Conference to the MAC, tore up the MAC, went to CUSA.
And now they're in the Sun Belt, right?
Sun Belt, yes. And Joe?
Yes, sir.
I saw Isaski play in the minor leagues with the Waterbury Reds.
No. Where's Waterbury?
Waterbury's in Connecticut.
Okay.
Western Connecticut, home of the Timex Watch.
Nice, Al.
And it's a home of Colonel Hogan Bob Crane.
Yeah. Colonel Bob had an unfortunate ending we won't talk about, but yeah, that was Asaski was fantastic, man, with the Reds. Fantastic.
He tore up the Eastern League. He was really good. He was really, really good with the Waterbury Reds, a AA team in the Eastern League.
Was what, mid-'80s, early 80s?
Probably 80, 81, something like that.
Yeah. Nice. Al, you're the best, pal.
All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend, guys.
Too,
Bye-bye.
man.
You too. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it.
Every time he calls in, we should play. You know what?
Married with Children?
No, call me Al.
Oh, you can call me Al.
Al. Thanks, Al. Who was the Braves player that disappointed you? That had so much hype?
There's several. Nate McLouth, when they signed him from the Pirates, he was not great. Man, who's some other ones? I'd have to go back and look at a few. But I mean, there's several examples, I'm sure.
I mean, Asaski was. I mean, I'm a Braves fan from a different generation, but they had something that came in there like, I mean, Ozzie Virgil came over from the Blue Jays. Was meh.
I mean, I could kind of put John Rocker in that for many reasons.
Yeah.
Man, I know there's an obvious one that I'm forgetting.
Same.
Big
contract, and this didn't live up to anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think.
There's a movie you should watch called The Slugger's Wife. It's about a Braves baseball player. He's really good and starts dating a lady of the night, maybe. And then it's a comedy. It's the guy who played in Caddyshack is the star of that, and it came out like 83, 84.
BJ Upton was one. When they signed him, there was a lot of hype. He became Melvin, but it was BJ Upton.
How was Tim Hudson?
Huddy was good. I liked him.
Stop it.
I did that just to piss you off.
He did. Because I brought him up because I did the thing with Barry Zito the other night. It was Zito and Hudson were teammates for the A's.
Mark Redmond. I forgot they signed Mark Redmond in 2007. He was bad.
Redmond. Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean, those are a few. Dan Ugla. They signed Dan Ugla. He wasn't very good.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was because he came over from the Rockies.
And I never
right?
Marlins.
Marlins.
I never liked him.
Well, he didn't like you either. You made fun of his last name. I'm like, I'm not doing this either. But he made a Dan Ugla from Columbia, Tennessee, made a fortune.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Melky Cabrera was a Brave. I've looked up some lists now, so that's one. Yeah, I'm sure there's more, but a lot of people. One guy says John Rocker.
Yeah. For some reason, he started following me on Instagram.
That is weird.
And of course, I didn't follow him back because
We'll have more coming in hour number.
Do it, pal.
Oh wait, let's take Alan Franklin real quick. Alan Franklin, what's up?
Well, first of all, I don't know who the other Al imposter was. This is the true Alan Franklin.
Good.
Anyway, hey, Joe, I'm surprised you're talking baseball, but I get the context of the conversation. But yeah, hey, Nick Asaski, you're speaking my language. Of course, I'm in my 50s, but I grew up a Reds fan since the 70s. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there that you guys are talking to the wrong Al. And Chase, I'm not banned. Am I still okay in your favor? I mean,
yeah, no, you're good.
I'm a huge Earnhardt. If you're to walk up to my bonus room, AKA man cave, you would see that I haven't, and I mean this wholeheartedly. If you were a fly on the wall or my wife or whatever, I quit watching that day. Now I've seen, if I click over to something, the Daytona, but what's funny is that I lost it that day, and I didn't I'm not banning the sport. It took everything away from me. He was my boy forever and ever. So
me too.
It's hard to explain. In other words, I didn't just say, "Oh, the hell with NASCAR," but it took something away from me. And there's never been, and there never will be, nobody like number 3. So
yeah,
anyway,
no, we're good.
Throw that in there.
Yeah, no, we're good. Baseball rivalries are fun for sure. But no, that's awesome because I felt the same way about Earnhardt. So I still do.
Yeah. And on the strike zone, I already knew how to cuss in the 80s and 90s. But good God, I learned I use more words watching the Braves games. Good grief! All right, hey, I love you guys. I listen every day. You know me. All right.
We appreciate it. Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Al.
See ya.
Alan Franklin.
What about Jeff Francoeur?
I liked him. By the way, Frenchie's his nickname in case you wanted to know.
Frenchie.
I do think, I wish he had been more than what he was, but he was pretty good. I mean, he had some key hits. But, yeah.
Mike Organ's got a note for you on the text line. I'm not going to read on the air because you have not watched the Dale Earnhardt documentary yet.
I will.
So don't read his text. Don't read it anyway because it's Mike Organ, but just don't.
We'll have more coming. Chasing Big Joe on this Friday, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game, hour number 3 on this Friday. Hope you're having a great start to your, or a great day to this point. We've got some more hockey coming up here in just a little bit between Canada and Switzerland. Prince Captain Roman Yossi participating in that, of course.
Oh, nice.
With the Swiss, as it will take on Canada. I think that is on Peacock.
Do we have Peacock here?
Not here, but, well, we're about to have it when I go get my iPad.
Okay, good.
Because I would like to watch that game. So I don't know why they wouldn't put that on USA or something. But.
Ricky says, not our Ricky, another Ricky. Here's a documentary that it must be made with entire city. Eat your guts, and there's nothing we can do about it. Chipper Jones owns New York. I'm 55, and I still cry when his name is mentioned.
He named one of his sons Shea after Shea Stadium because he had so much success there.
Nice. The Braves' worst signing, according to 7705, Yasiel
Puig.
Puig.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They did sign him.
Yeah.
And
we talk baseball, man, when it's important to certain things like we're doing. I'm not going to run down the starting five for the Cleveland Indians.
Well, can you break down this
whatever they're called now.
Canada-Switzerland matchup that we got coming up?
I can. Canada runs a box and 5, so they keep the high forwards up top.
Yeah.
And that way you do second chances down there. Now, Switzerland.
Got to protect the box.
Switzerland runs a duty-free, they don't get involved.
Yeah.
In hockey games. They just kind of play their game. Yeah. They do a 2-3-5 approach.
Okay. All right. You get all that, Nick?
Pretty good. It's same as rugby. I mean, the same.
You got to add an 8 and a 9 to that.
Come through the corners right there. It happens. It gets done. Good Lord. Friday at 2, we're that whistle get out of here is almost sounding in our ears, man.
You got any big plans for the weekend?
Yeah, I do, man. I could go in the basketball game tomorrow, Virginia, Ohio State.
Oh, that'll be good.
Coach Odom's asked me to come down and say a few words to the team, so I'll do that.
Will you tell him I said go get him?
I will not.
Okay.
Because he invited you down too as well to do all that. No, No. On Friday the 13th, are you careful to watch your step, or do you?
Not really. I was thinking about this earlier because our question of the day is, are you superstitious at all? I don't know how to describe this. I'm one of those, like, if I think of something like if like let's say like I am walking, I'm leaving my house, all right, and there's a light on, and I hear, like, in my head it says you should turn the light off. I turn the light off because I think that is something telling me that I should turn that light off for some reason.
Let me ask you this then. Will you walk under a ladder?
If I think about it, yeah, no. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like if I have like a voice in my head that says do or do not do something,
yeah,
then I listen to it.
All right.
Because I think that I think that is like divine intervention telling me that for a reason.
You ever broke a mirror?
No.
Okay.
I'm careful about that.
All right. Dr. Crane, would you walk under? Oh, he's on the phone. AKA doing his job.
He is.
I would not walk under, and I don't think I'm superstitious, but I wouldn't walk under a ladder. I just don't need that pressure in my life.
Yeah.
I'm at a point now where I'm trying to be happy for the most part, and I don't need the pressure. So walk under a ladder, I'll be thinking about me under the ladder the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to do it.
Chris wants to know if you know Chipper Jones' real name.
Yeah, hold on this. It's not Andrew.
No, because that's his teammate.
Hold on. I do know this. Chipper Jones from Jacksonville.
He's from DeLand.
He went to Bowles High School in Jacksonville.
He was born in DeLand.
It doesn't matter. He was born. I went to high school in Jacksonville. Number 1 pick in Larry.
That is correct.
Is it Larry? Okay, yeah.
He is Larry Wayne Jones Jr. Got the name Chipper when he was a kid because he was a lot like his dad and was a chip off the old block.
Oh, that's boring. I thought maybe he had someone with a wood chipper.
Nope. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's
his mother, Lynn. Let's see. His father, Larry Wayne Jones Sr., was a teacher at DeWitt High School. Chipper was later attended the same high school and played baseball there. His mother is Lynn Jones. Jones received the nickname Chipper from his father and other family members who saw the younger Larry as a chip off the old block.
Nice. What
that's
number
accurate.
was he?
10.
10. That's right. Okay.
My second favorite number.
Nice. 3 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
310. 310 to
310.
Yuma. That's a movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
3 + 10 is 13.
That's a good point.
Right. What's your favorite number, Dr. Crane?
15 and 21.
15 for?
21.
15 for 21?
15 and 21.
All right. What's the 15 for?
15 significance, Jim Edmonds, most iconic baseball player. Well,
That's
one
a
of the
good
most iconic baseball players for the Cardinals. It's my dad's lucky number, so it's been a family number for us.
And 21?
21, Andrea Pirlo, my favorite soccer player, played for AC Milan, midfielder, played for everybody, honestly. Then ended up retiring like at the age of 42, I think.
What's he doing now?
He is a coach for a Serie B team, like a third or fourth, second division of Italian soccer. So he's done pretty good for himself.
Pretty good legend.
Yeah, he's legendary. Not only just in Italy, but all of world soccer.
I do like 21 as well, because 2 + 1 equals
3 plus 10 is 13.
Yeah.
Famous 21?
The Wood Deion Sanders, the
Deion.
Wood brothers. That's their number in NASCAR. The 21. Who is it for the Braves? Is that is it Warren Spahn? Is he 21?
I don't know, man.
Titans, famous 21.
Samari Roll.
Samari. Yep.
University of Tennessee, famous number 21 football. We've had him on the show.
Have we? I don't know.
In 1992, he embarrassed Georgia on the road at quarterback. Came in second in the Heisman. No, did he come in second on the trophy? Might
Is
have.
that Heath? Was Heath Schuler 21?
21.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Here's a list. The best athletes to wear 21. Tim Duncan
Tim Duncan.
is one. Deion Sanders. Roberto Clemente.
Ooh.
Kevin Garnett. Did you wear 21?
He did.
I thought he was 5. LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh, Hall of Famer.
Dominique Wilkins.
The human highlight reel. Heck yeah, man.
Charles Woodson.
Chuck.
Yep. Jimmy Butler. I guess at one time. Joel Embiid was a good one. Frank Gore.
Frank Gore.
Clemens.
Rocket.
I think with the Red Sox, and then he was, I think, 22 with the Yankees. Warren Spahn. Yep.
Warren Spahn. You know, you got that nickname?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Peter Forsberg
Peter
was one. Stan Mikita.
Yeah.
You loved him.
Isn't that the Wayne's World?
Oh, he may be. Yeah.
They played for the Blackhawks.
Sammy Sosa
Sammy Sosa.
was one. Patrick Peterson, wore 21.
That's right, for the Cardinals.
Juan Marichal. How do you say?
Yeah,
it?
that's it. Yeah.
Michael Cooper.
For the Lakers. Showtime.
Don Sutton.
Don Sutton, Braves broadcaster, no longer with us.
Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit.
Tiki Barber.
Tiki Barber, what a joke.
Eric Allen.
Eric Allen, Hall of Famer.
Dave Bing.
Dave Bing.
Was he Bad Boys?
Was he commissioner? And he's old. He's commissioner of the Big East, I think. Or something like that.
Oh, so he was before the Bad Boys.
Yeah. Chandler's dad.
John Hoddle.
Yep. Quarterback.
Yep.
Maybe Hadel, I think it was.
World Be Free.
World Be Free. Lloyd World Be Free. Played for the, I think, San Diego Clippers.
Cam Neely was one.
Cam Neely.
Carlos Delgado. Jeff Kent.
Jeff Kent from the Giants.
Sleepy Floyd.
Georgetown.
Marcel Pronovos was a hockey player. Sergei Zubov.
Sergey.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a few.
Few right there, man. Enjoy
But yeah,
that.
in football, Deion.
All day with
was all
Deion. Yep.
what I remember.
I'm thinking
Prime time.
any more 21s for Titans. No, I can't. Besides
Samari roll. Isn't Kevin Winston wearing Is he 21
He turned 20
or 23? He may be 23.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Samari Rolls probably. What was that? God, he was a running back and he was terrible.
Let me pull up my
How
Titans
long we
running
got?
back. Oh, no, it wasn't Sean Green.
No, he was 23. 21.
Wasn't Bishop Sankey. He was 20.
Man, this is killing me.
Titan. Which era?
This was maybe the end of Fisher. Malcolm Butler wore it. I think.
Ringer.
Javon Ringer. That's what
Javon.
I'm thinking of.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh. Michigan State. That's right.
Yep.
Boy, they tried so hard to make him a star. He just wasn't very good. Good at Michigan State, but was not very good here.
Javon
God, I
Ringer.
forgot all about that guy.
When was he? He was 2009. Yeah, so he was the end of Fisher, and
He couldn't have been here long. Maybe 2 years.
yeah,
2009 to 12.
4.
You should Paul O'Neill was 21.
Was he really?
Yeah.
37 games played, 120 carries, 486 yards, 3 touchdowns in 4 years.
He was here 4 years?
Yep.
Good Lord.
09, 10, 11, 12.
Man.
Javon Ringer. There you go. How about that? What other famous number should we talk about?
Oh.
I kid.
69.
Nice.
I'm just saying because Brock Lesnar wore it for the Vikings.
You did. So did Jared Allen.
Didn't Richie Incognito wear that for Miami as well?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a few people have. Do you know who wore for the Titans?
Joe Dubin.
No.
I don't.
I'm surprised you don't know.
Gennaro DiNapoli.
No.
Oh, Zach Filler.
Yep.
Zach Filler. Yeah.
He sure
Getting
did.
a lot accomplished on this Friday afternoon.
Yeah, we are. We'll have more coming, including something that's more entertaining than this. Coming up next,
Probably
Jason
not.
Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 102.5, the game here on this Friday. Canada leads Switzerland 1-0 early in the first period in Olympic hockey. Connor McDavid with the goal.
Shocker.
And Sidney Crosby about made it 2-0 on a breakaway, but unable to connect there.
Oh, man. All right, so listen to this. The Big Ten has unveiled a college football 24-team playoff plan with no league title games. And when you see they put the 24 teams in from this past season in there, and still we're adding more teams who have no shot in hell of winning the national championship. It's just a complete waste of time.
So 24 teams.
24 teams. It's an internal document offering the Big Ten. They want to grow the team. So in 27, 28, 16 teams, they want to move to 24, no later than the 29 season, and will run through the 2031. It's basically the proposed in this one, 16 in the 16-team format. There are 5 automatic qualifiers, 11 at-large teams. They like that. And then the 24-team format will consist of the 23 best teams and 1 spot for the group of 6, which Chase hates. There'll be no automatic qualifiers, which had been a point of emphasis for the Big Ten in the discussion. And then you see all this happen. No more title games. You play immediately after the season starts. The optimal window to start a 24-team playoff will be the second week of December, which would have Friday and Saturday away from NFL competition. It would address a long rest period that has emerged early in the 12-team playoff model. Teams with buys and extended layoffs went 1-7 the first 2 years at the college football playoff.
Okay, so I'm going to read off the top 24 according to the final rankings. This would have been the final AP rankings, I guess. Well, hang on. I'll do college football playoff rankings, the last one they put out. And you just, this is what it would be. Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Alabama, Miami, Notre Dame, BYU. That was the final 12. Texas, Vanderbilt, Utah, USC, Arizona, Michigan, Virginia, Tulane, Houston, Georgia Tech, Iowa, James Madison.
I mean, it's like the NFL. You got 4 or 5 teams that are to get it done, and that's it.
James Madison, no chance in hell. We saw that. Iowa, no.
No.
Georgia Tech,
No.
no. Houston, no. Tulane, saw that, no. Virginia, no. Michigan, no. Arizona, no. USC, no. Utah, no. Vanderbilt, as much as I'd love it, no.
Nope.
Texas, probably not. BYU, probably not. Notre Dame, I don't know. I mean, you put Notre Dame in there, who knows?
True, I'll give you that.
Miami ended up doing a lot more than we thought they were going to do.
I think they were ranked too low, but that's too low.
Alabama, I mean, and then the rest, like, we're already in, and who knows?
Yeah. So the main thing talk about, conference games are gone, championship games are gone. You win the conference by having the best regular season, which it probably should be, and then start immediately. Go right into it and have the bye for the first couple of teams, 1 through 4, whatever, and then go that way. It's you're adding more teams that aren't going to win. It's like the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, but they look at it, the decision makers. So the conferences are looking at this as, well, that's more TV revenue.
So do you remember when the TSSAA, every team got in the playoffs? Remember that a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
It's like in 6A, all 32 teams got in. And what was going on there was, like, some coaches have built into their contract, if I make the playoffs, I get a bonus, even in high school. So you had teams going 2-8 got in there. You're going to have these teams making this. Coaches going to love it because they're going to get a bonus. Hey, you got beat 59-0 by Georgia Tech. But, hey, we still made it. We made the college football playoff system, and you get a little money. So coaches are going to be on board with it. They're going to love it. But those teams aren't going to have a shot to do this at all. What makes the NCAA basketball tournament fun is that you'll have a few upsets when, we talked to the coach Virginia there, when UMBC beats Virginia. That's fun. They know they're not going to win the national championship. So here you got, if Virginia beats Georgia Tech or Vanderbilt, they're not going to win. It's just not going to happen. We had more teams to satisfy everybody. It's just not worth my time.
I mean, but you would watch.
Of course I would.
Yeah.
Football, college
Yeah.
football at that.
It's good. Look,
They're
it's
trying. They're trying.
They're trying.
They're trying to get me away from college. You'll never pull me away from college football. You'll never pull me away.
So if you got a call tomorrow, Joe Dubin, you are the college football czar. You can set any rules you want. What would they be?
I'd go back to 4 teams and that's it.
Okay, but everything. I'm talking like your eligibility, everything you have been bitching about. You can fix it right here.
Well, I take a little umbrage at that because
You're
that's a
welcome.
personal attack
I'm
on
sorry,
me.
it's not.
Using all that. 5 years to play.
I cuss once a week. I want to
Look, man, we didn't have this problem in the 80s and 90s. We didn't. Everybody started.
You also didn't have the money.
True.
The money wasn't.
All right, I get all that. The first BCS was 98 when the Vols won that. We had more because everybody's like, we got more teams in there. I love the offseason. In 97, we had 2 national champions, Nebraska and Michigan.
Yep.
And it went through the entire offseason. People complaining. It was great. 1990, Georgia Tech and Colorado, same thing. One won the AP, I think one won the UPI. It was great. And we complained and we talked about it. And now you got 4 to 8 to 12 to 16 to 24. I mean, come on, man. I'd get rid of all that.
So you're
nonsense.
going to a 4-team playoff.
That's it. That's why I like it. 4-team.
5 to play 4.
5 years to play 4. Yep. Once you enroll in school, clock starts ticking.
What about transfer?
I'm not a fan that coaches can leave immediately. So I think you're able to if your grades are good, you can transfer.
Transfer once.
And
then if you do it again, you got to sit out.
Do you remember Derek Dooley's rule at Tennessee, the transfer rule?
I try to forget a lot of Derek Dooley's time at Tennessee.
You couldn't you had to transfer more than 500 miles away.
Right. Yeah, and that's like you can't.
By the way, he's running for senator in Georgia, and he's getting trolled.
Is he really?
Constantly. What are you watching, your little thing over there?
I'm watching hockey.
There's hockey up there.
But I'm watching Canada and Switzerland.
What hockey game's that?
That's USA, Italy. That's the women's, which I'm watching that too.
Okay.
But like Yossi's playing, and
how's he doing?
Well, they're losing 1-0 right now. So
okay, needs to do better.
But they just showed him.
When does Saros go again? So I can watch him get up 15 goals.
Do you know Yossi's the captain for Switzerland? Isn't that cool?
He's also the captain for your Nashville Predators.
He sure the heck is.
Is there another Predator player on the Finland team?
Yeah, Eric Holla.
Okay.
And then Ellie Tolvanen, that was a draft pick, is on there too.
Where did he go?
He's with where is Ellie now? Seattle?
Yeah, I believe Seattle. And you also got Kyle Granlund.
Granlund's there, yeah. Okay. Canada makes it 2-0 at the 9:06 mark of the first. So they lead the Swiss 2-0.
What did Saros give tonight? Like 4 or 5 goals, 7 goals, 8 goals?
Something like that. It was, wasn't good.
Not at all.
So we'll get you more of a hockey update.
I like it,
We'll
pal.
get back to our question of the day. How about that?
Question of the day is, what? Are you superstitious?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
615.
And you are.
Yeah, I am. A little bit.
We all are.
615-737-1025. Chasing Big Joe, presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel on 1025 The Game. You know
Screen
what's
got
funny?
stuck. Sorry about that.
You know what's funny? I laugh because I've been in that spot so many times when I was a producer, and you just
Right.
your heartbeat goes up. That's okay. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious? By the way, I guess Finland won 4-1 today
Oh, did they?
against Sweden. And
Nice.
Saros had a good day.
Good.
35 shots, 34 saved.
Okay.
Was
sweet.
he in goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he just said.
He's in my update the last
Oh.
2 hours.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he
Sorry.
usually gives up 5-6 goals a game. I didn't know. That was good. I Googled what they say is the scariest movies of all time. You rank these, Chaser, on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being scary. The Shining.
I mean, it's not really that scary. I like that movie. I would say it's a 2 on the scary scale.
The Ring.
I never saw it.
Isn't that where she comes to the TV?
I don't know. Never saw it.
No, I'm not watching that. The Conjuring.
You say it's all right. That's a 5.
Speak.
You don't want that. I promise you, because you're going to need holy water after you watch it. Seriously.
The Exorcist we talked about.
That's a 5.
Sinister, the movie, scientifically ranked as the scariest movie of all time due to causing the highest increase in viewer heart rate.
Huh.
I didn't see the Sinister.
No, I haven't seen that. I mean, I like a lot of the old school slasher films that I know are fake, so it's fine to watch. By the way, it's 2-1 now. Switzerland has scored.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't.
Okay, I've never seen the Sinister.
I mean, Rosemary's Baby is like scary as you know what.
It is. And the original Halloween is ranked up there too as well.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For scaring me on Friday the 13th.
There's some jump scares in there.
Now, what does that mean?
Like they kind of pop at you and
okay.
But there's also the thing, like the girl, like, the phone doesn't work. I'm gonna run outside when I know there's a murderer on the loose.
Hellraiser.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Who was in that?
Blair Witch Project. No, I wouldn't scare that one. You said Poltergeist. Yes.
Yeah.
It's even worse now because that little girl died in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like 35, 40 years ago.
Mm.
The
what?
The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, that's scary.
It wasn't scary. Was it scary?
Not really, actually.
No, I don't think that was scary. That's a movie where if a friend tells you that it figured out, they're absolutely lying to you. Nobody figured that movie out until the end.
8905 says Devil will freak you out.
I'm not watching that.
Hair Metal Henry says Sinister is fantastic and a total mind screw.
Others was a Nicole Kidman movie there, Dr. Crane, we talked about earlier. 13th is Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, okay. I like how you said baby like baby.
Getting us out of baby. I don't consider Silence of the Lambs a scary movie.
No. 6033 says The Strangers. I don't know that one.
Strangers. Is that I need to look these up. I'm not watching these, but I just need to look. Candyman?
Oh, yeah. That's one.
Candyman. Is that with Sammy Davis? The Candyman can.
I don't think so.
Who can build a sunshine? No, not. Is this accurate? The first death in a Nightmare on Elm Street was Johnny Depp. Is that true?
That's true. Yep, he is in that movie.
All right, man. There we go. Friday the 13th. So we're giving you movies to avoid this weekend.
615-737-1025. Go ahead.
Oh, I got a pop-up ad from Jason Momoa telling me to bank smarter.
Okay,
right.
well, that's good.
Thanks, Jason. I don't have any money to bank.
I was just going to say the Daytona 500, of course, coming up this weekend, starts tonight with the Craftsman Truck Series race, which looking forward to that. Tony Stewart attempting to run that one.
Is our boy Dawson Rackley in it? Dawson Sutton,
yeah, sure is. Tony Stewart third. I guess they're qualifying right now, so it looks like he'll be he'll be good to go, but has qualified third so far in a Dodge.
What's
Ram
he hoping to accomplish?
win. So the Dodge Ram,
Right.
is coming back
Oh, that's cool.
into the Truck Series.
All right.
And the team that owns it wanted him to drive this truck. I think it's just to help get notoriety for the Ram
Good.
brand.
Were you with me when we interviewed him at the Speedway for the?
I was standing around there and
He was
saw that.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, he was mad because his merchandise
yeah.
team did not set up in time or something. He was upset about that.
Well, there was like a whole thing, and my thing was like, you know what, Tony Stewart's a big draw. I would let Tony Stewart set up his merch trailer.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, that's
the 2019 out there.
Yep. So you can hear that tonight at 6:30 after Chasing Checkers.
Who do you got on Chasing Checkers tonight?
We're gonna set up just kind of set up the weekend because it's only a 30-minute show, and just talk about the trucks, talk about O'Reilly tomorrow, and then kind of give my pick for the 500, and then set up kind of what MRN's doing, and then Tim Catafalmo will join me from MRN. He's one of the turn announcers.
Timmy, who wins Sunday? Quickly.
I think this is Kyle Busch's year.
He's never won it.
He's never won it. He's on the pole. So I think Kyle Busch finally wins the Daytona 500. Or you could go for a little bit of a sentimental favorite in Denny Hamlin, just because he's been through so much. Could win his fourth. Would join elite company. I think Richard Petty's won 7. Cale Yarborough. I think that might be it. That have won more than 3. I could be wrong.
Daryl, no, twice.
Daryl won 1.
Sterling
won twice.
Okay.
What
about the little kid from Las Vegas that we said should take it if he wins? Should Noah
Gregson?
Noah Gregson. Does he have a chance at all of winning?
No.
Why not?
I don't think so. Yeah. Petty's won 7, Cale's won 4, and then Bobby Allison, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Denny Hamlin have all won 3.
Okay.
Well, so he could join a elite group.
I'll take Chase Elliott. He seemed very.
Chase Elliott would be. He won one of the duels last night. He, I think, has a pretty good piece too. So
hey, why was Alberto Alfredo crying last night? Afterwards, isn't that his name?
Anthony Alfredo.
Anthony Alfredo. Why was he crying?
Because he made the 500. He had to race his way in.
Okay. He's very. I love.
He's a really good dude.
I love the emotion on pit row last night about getting in. It was really good. I was like, all right, I like this guy.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his. So I was glad to see him get in. I hated it for Corey LaJoie because I wanted to see that 4th Roush car get in, but
is that Mike LaJoie's son?
Randy LaJoie's son.
Randy LaJoie,
a former winner at the Nashville Super Speedway.
But they're not kin to Mike Joy.
No.
Okay.
LaJoie, Joy. Yeah. By the way, you were a jerk to me last night. Got me all excited. He texts me and goes, "Hey, Mike Joy's PR reached out. Can we have him tomorrow?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, that'd be awesome."
Well, Chase is all things NASCAR. I was waiting for you. Like, why the hell are they emailing you? I was waiting. I was
a little pissed. I was like, "Well, hang on, wait a minute."
I never got. I was like, "Oh, I got him." I was like, "Well, we're gonna have him come on tomorrow twice." Yeah. I'm like, "I'm kidding."
That's just mean. Man.
Did you feel bad at all? Because I was
not
like
at
legit
all.
upset.
Not at all because I thought
cried.
You'd be like, "Why are they emailing you?" You know, I was like, "I don't know anything." All right, Mike.
Coming up next, we'll tell you what day it is and celebrity birthdays. It's Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. There you go, Joe. You like singing this at
That's
karaoke?
a voice of an angel right there. When it comes to love, I want a slow hand.
Is that Conway? No, who does slow hand?
How dare you?
I'm allowed to ask.
That
It was
is
before my time.
That is Conway Twitty.
All right, Conway. That's what I thought.
So good, man.
Older Conway, though, right?
Yeah.
Like 80s Conway?
80s Conway.
Yeah. Okay. See, I know.
Conway. I always say something about his last name. Conway Twitty.
I think one of the funniest bits that a TV show ever did was when Family Guy would do ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty, and play like the whole song.
Right. It's good,
It was
man.
so funny. By the way, Al says on our text line, the scariest thing I've watched in years was called the Titans offensive line. You will jump out of your recliner. That's a good one.
Ow.
With that, let's get to what day is it and celebrity birthdays.
All right. First on the list we have is National Kiss Day is today.
Oh, there you go.
National Break Up with Your Carrier Day.
Oh.
So if you got something going on there. National Cheddar Day.
Love cheddar.
National Crab Ragoon Day.
Yummo.
Skeptics Day it says Skeptics Day International.
That's
so,
every day, right?
National Tortellini Day. Still always good. National No One Eats Alone Day.
False.
You could share a table with somebody
Nope.
at lunch. World Radio Day is today. There we go. The Inbox Day. Let's see what else. There's a lot of stuff today. Employee Legal Awareness Day. Galentine's Day. Blame Someone Else Day.
That's every day.
Dream Your Sweet Dream Day. International Day of Self-Love. That's on here twice. International Winter Bike to Work Day.
It's illegal in 12 states.
That is.
Get a Different Name Day. And to wrap it up, National Italian Food Day. So,
by the way, I forgot to mention with the Daytona 500, the honorary starter in honor of the 800th episode of The Simpsons will be Bart Simpson.
Who I thought, what's Nate Bargatze doing?
He's the Grand Marshal.
Grand
so he's
Marshal.
the one. I think he's the one doing Gentlemen Start Your Engines.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You guys are 2-2 this week. This is a big day. Celebrity birthdays. Got to get within 2 years. Dr. Crane, you'll go first today because Chase went first yesterday. Dr. Crane, how old is Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski?
78.
80.
79. That's a push. Wow. Chaser, NFL player Reuben Brown.
28.
34.
56. Dr. Crane, former Tennessee running back Charlie Garner.
59.
62.
54. Chaser, Randy Moss.
50.
54.
49. Chase on the board. Woo! This competition's so close, Vegas took the odds off the board. Dr. Crane, if you get this one, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Stockard Channing, President Jeb Bartlett's wife.
I was about to say, yeah.
Also in Greece. Actual movie, not like in Greece.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that'd be a weird combination there. I'm going to go 83.
82.
82 exactly. Chaser's up 3-0. Proud of you, Chase.
Hey, I love the West Wing.
Chaser, how old is Peter Gabriel, former lead singer of Genesis?
77.
72.
76. 4-0. Rolling. Dr. Crane, Henry Rollins, singer.
62.
67.
65. 5-0. Chaser, Robbie Williams, very popular in Europe, not popular here.
Oh, me?
Yes,
Sorry.
sir.
46.
52.
52 exactly.
Nice.
It's 5-2. Dr. Crane, Mina Savari, she actress. She was in that movie, and I forget, with all the roses dropped on her. With Kevin Spacey's in it.
America Beautiful.
That's it, something like that.
American. Oh,
You're right. Whatever that is.
Go 57.
American Beauty.
American Beauty.
Yeah. 55.
47. All right, lightning round. Here we go. Chaser, actress Kim Novak.
42.
48.
93.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
Dr. Crane, well, he's one of the best episodes of Magnum P.I. Magnum shoots him at the end. Actor Bo Svensson from Walking Tall. He's Ivan in
77.
Magnum P.I. How old?
77.
78.
85. Chaser, actor singer David Naughton. He did the Pepsi or the Dr. Pepper commercial in the 70s. Also an American Werewolf in London. David Naughton.
84.
81.
75. Dr. Crane, actor Neil McDonough. Supposed to have him on the show. He's in Boomtown. He's in Yellowstone, Minority Report.
62.
61.
60. Chases up 62. Chaser, singer Freedom Williams of CC and the Music Factory. Everybody dance now.
Bam, 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 bam. We work hard. We play hard. It's a Simpsons episode. I'm going to say 58.
62.
60. Another push. Dr. Crane.
You know what I'm talking about, Adam.
The bass player Todd Harrell for Three Doors Down.
Um,
51. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're Nick, right?
Yeah. Sorry, Joe.
Jerk.
Wow. 61.
52.
54. Chase up 72. Two more real quick. Chaser, singer Feist. Never heard of it. Feist. F-E-I-S-T. Feist.
39.
34.
50. Dr. Crane, finish it out. MC Natalie Stewart. She's from Floetry. How old is she today?
53.
48.
47. Chase wins 8-2. Well done.
Thank you very much. That is going to do it for us today. DVD coming your way next.
Fun show. Listen, the big weekend's here, guys. We tell you all the time how much we love you and what you're going through. Need you to reach out. Need you to talk to us. Talk to somebody. Talk, and it really changed my life, and I want it for you. Also want you to know how great you are, and after everything you've been through, you're still here. But we need you here, man, right? I need you here. I need you here to walk your daughter down the aisle. I need you here to hold your grandbaby. I need you to see accomplishments. I need you here. We need you here because our world is a better place because you are here. And I get it. Sometimes the journey is rough and the road is really bad and all that. But I'm telling you what, good days are ahead. Great days are ahead. And we need you here for all that. Please know how great, powerful, wonderful you are. Know that we love you. And more importantly, more than anything else in this world, please know this. Please know that God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. Where are you going to be this afternoon?
National Wild Turkey Federation Convention at Gaylord Opryland. I'm heading out there right now. A lot of fun. 80,000 people in town for this.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Come on out, man.
Yeah.
We'll see you out there.
Yeah, get out there, sign some autographs, take some pictures.
Get it done.
Yeah, go see Big Joe. That is going to do it for us. Chasing Checkers tonight at 6, leading into NASCAR coverage here on 102.5 The Game. You can hear it all weekend as well. Appreciate all of you. Happy Valentine's, happy Galentine's, happy whatever the guys and times, Friday night, drink
Guys
beer,
and dolls.
whatever. Have a good one. DVD is next here on 102.5 The Game.